So I'll probably have Sowers up in the next like 10-ish minutes, I think, until about 5:30. Hard out at 5:30. Corn dog, what's going on? Until then, I'm just gonna go bottom to top. Not too. I don't really give a shit about Special Queen and the Joey Porter breed. Everything else is salt water. The right dirt stable, I do have a few that I ran reports on, so I'm gonna compare and see what happens. Most of what's going on. Congrats on the S Plus. F Dog, what's up, homie? How you been? Sowers asked nicely if I would like to stream with him, and I said, yes, Sowers, I would. You don't want to stream ever, so what do you want me to do? You're too busy conquering the game. All right, so yeah, the only ones I'm trying to remember, it's definitely Special Queen. She was one that, well, by the looks of it, doesn't even matter. I was gonna say her reveal was close enough that if I had it paired right, I might be able to get an S plus. But based on the placement of where her full lands, it looks like I might have got an S minus, which is absolutely disgusting. So that means I got a bunch of roll downs if that's the case. This one's kind of scary too. This one should be an S. Cloudburst is likely an S. I forgot where I went with these. I think Cloudburst, Highness, Candyland, I took to our S Plus in the right dirt stable. Honestly, I can't remember. So then don't complain about who I allow on my screen then, pal. What's up, buddy?
Yo. What's good?
Hold on, let me turn some of this down.
Well, actually, yesterday was horrible. Horrible day yesterday.
We're talking about DFS-wise, I assume? Or are we talking about regional stakes as well?
Football.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite team's the Commanders, and all the Sims loved being able to play Jaden Daniels. And so I just had to come on and rant a little bit about that. That was the worst Sunday in a while. It just sucks to have those days. It was a weird day all the way around with fantasy, actually.
I did not partake in DFS yesterday. I barely partook in any wagering at all. Saturday UFC card was the worst UFC card in months, and it just happened to be the UFC card that drained my entire bankroll.
And then we're coming to that Eagles game, and I don't even know if Jaden's going to be on the field right now.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota, bro. He's basically the same thing.
Oh,
week to week. That's not even bad.
I mean,
it just came
all
out.
we got to do is play the Panthers every week.
Well, to be fair.
Okay, horse talk.
I don't know. I can't agree with that because we fucking lost to the Panthers, and I knew we were going to lose to the Panthers. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You might go 50-50 with it. It might be a 50-50 thing. Who knows? But
so what are we revealing? We're revealing some sick horses here, or what?
No, not in this stable. This stable's ass. This is my personal stable. There's only 2 horses in this stable I care about for the reveals. And then I was going to jump over to the right dirt stable because I breed reports on a few fillies that I did, and probably do those and just small talk with you in between until you have to jump off.
Nice.
Or we can look at other stuff. Where'd you finish on the board this month? Were you actual number 1?
Yeah, number 1 stable in all of the land. Everyone knows it. You know, there's a lot of haters out there, whatever. No, yeah. It's so funny. I mean, I'm never going to proclaim to be the best at this game. In fact, I'm more about the long-term vision of it. Like, I'm still entering most of my horses, even if they're losing. I'll try to find benchmarks, claimers, all these things, because I do enjoy trying to help new people learn the game. And the only way I can tell them where to send shit horses is if I continue to look for places to race them, because the team has given us a lot more options, and hopefully hardcore kind of takes off just because the population is so massive. and the racing is getting more and more competitive every month.
I will say this. I've never been a fan of the hardcore races. I always thought this was going to be the thing. They were going to be hype at first, and then they're just going to teeter off because people didn't want to pay money to have horses removed, or the jackpot wasn't going to be worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know they did announce the Banks thing. Maybe that gives it a burst. I don't know. I've just never been a fan of them. Like, I run in them like whenever I can. Again, whenever I can, because it's hard to find them to fire. But
I think it would be great. Yeah, it would be great if they were in like a sit and go. Like in poker, you have these sit and go things where once it gets 6 people or 8 people, the tournament takes off. Well, I think that would fit better to the jackpot rather than they're trying to put these cadence in the schedule. I was looking today trying to throw a bunch of 3-year-olds in hardcores, and it's 3-4 days out for a specific 10 to 12 funnel, and I'll probably forget about it in 3 days, or whatever the time is to register. But
I think the main issue that you yourself are probably going to have now is how many horses do you have on the track?
I got too many horses on the track. Today is a big day where it's kind of fun because I get to clean out a lot of the 3-year-olds. So kind of did that most of the morning. I think 400 racing horses, and probably about half of that actually gets raced. There's a lot of these low star horses that there's really no place to go. What do you think about the breeding even them? I'm even looking at like S pluses with like 2-3 stars. I'm like, man,
they got somewhere to go. You ready for it?
Yeah.
800 claimers. That's where they go.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even think they could do well there. I don't know.
I think the way they set it up for you, because I don't know if you saw what TriStar did last month.
Yeah, he crushed.
Yeah, so there's players like that who are going to grind this specific avenue of the game.
Yeah, the niche.
And I think that is huge for stables like yours and others with hundreds and hundreds who don't have any clue what to do. But if you drop them in the claimer, they win the first one. Immediately in the next one, if you don't go like 800 to 5,000, if you go 8 to 1.2, maybe someone takes your horse because you already have a win towards the leaderboard. So if you can drop horses in and get early wins and just don't get obnoxious, obviously, like you don't.
Yeah.
Larger stables clearly don't need it, so you don't need to go from 800 Derby claimers to 5,000 right away. But if you either go back in for 800, that horse is leaving your stable.
Even a lot of 2-year-olds are going straight to claimers for me, especially the S minus. If they don't have breed value, it's almost cheaper to run claimers to explore their distance than maidens, especially with the new meta. The only fear that I have with the new meta and the claiming is that we're trying to get all these people, right? All these horses are now going into claimers, but the claimers are low rake. So it doesn't necessarily help the race entry fees that much. It might actually negatively impact that.
Do they get a fee off the claim?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Poker player, do you know? Anyone in chat know? Because if that's the case, then they're still getting something.
Yeah.
But
I'm always wondering how they actually revenue, how they turn cash positive, and obviously startup that takes a long time to do.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm not like clever and I don't do bookmarks and stuff, but seasons and seasons, months and months ago, like when we got into our like 5th or 6th like Foal's Day, and people were still running we could still run for crown positive races, but even after that, when it started to die down and people were still like pumping their horses in the stakes races where they clearly didn't belong, and claiming races weren't doing anything, they obviously the claiming races they got altered. They got altered a little bit, and it kept people away from them. But I've always said people just need to realize that if you breed, for instance, if you breed 100 horses in your stable, how many do you realistically think will be major runners?
Winners?
Yeah.
Oh, major runners.
Major runners,
I
even
mean,
winners, even winners.
Well, winners is like 0.5% probably.
Right.
So like maybe 1 in 100. I don't know. I guess I probably raced. What are we in season 21? I guess the months 3 through 5, I was mostly breeding. So then those take another few. So out of those 21 seasons, I've probably raced in majors in 14 of them. So probably have, I don't know. 14, 50, 100, and I've got 1,700 horses. And that's how many that have raced. I think I've only got 4 majors, 5 majors. I don't know. I just make sure that I have more than commish. That's like my whole life goal.
That's fair. Everyone needs goals. But like, you have to be realistic. Like, even for me, if I breed 10 horses, maybe I get 1 horse that is like a good horse that is profitable. So 1 in 10.
Yeah.
But like, the rest of those horses, they don't serve a purpose in stake races. Most of them won't be able to carry weight and allowances or handicaps. The only other place to go is claiming. So realizing if you have a claiming horse right away is the best thing you could do. It's basically knowing what you have. But there was a time where people were always just running their horses above, and like, oh, I don't know why my horse can't win. Well, you're running it where it doesn't belong. Like, literally 9 times out of 10, your horse is going to be a claimer horse. But if there's nowhere for it to run, then it's going to sit. But now there's somewhere to run, which is nice.
Even this past season, like a lot of the S pluses that can't run stakes or whatever have found homes with the benchmarks, and then you get 10 in. The LT benchmark free roll was hilarious. I'm not even sure there was an LT horse in there. So this month, I'm really going to try to get some actual LT horses in the benchmarks because I feel like that's a pretty big niche that could be filled for profitability.
Yeah. See, I tried the benchmarks. What was it, 2 seasons ago? I guess when they first did the 10 races, or how many races it was?
12 then, yeah.
It was so hard. Like, I couldn't get my 12th one in until like a day before the major kicked or whatever with the free roll. Yeah. And it was like, I'm just not doing this. Like this whole time I could have just run this horse in claimers, and then next season we got the claimer race. I was like, all right, perfect. So that's where we went.
Yeah, there was a lot of benchmark runners that went to claimers last month for my stable as well. Yeah, I was looking. GVG got his first SS minus.
There was some nice one.
Stens has a really nice one. There's a nice LDS SS minus as well.
Stens has a nice LTF. Philly.
Yeah, I bet he really wishes it was a colt, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough, but it's 2.5 in firm, which is fucking filthy.
Yeah, let me pull this one up again. Are you going to pull it up so I can see it again?
I guess we'll see who finds it first.
It's on the marketplace.
Oh, fair enough. I'm trying to scroll back.
He listed for 4.1 million Derby. I actually have 2.5, 3, 4.5 star S plus LTF now. Colt. So, and then it circulated everything off, so it doesn't have anything.
Where's it at? That's not it. I just go to the stable. I always do this shit the hard way. Just go right to a stable.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many SS minuses. I just go to marketplace filter for SS minus. I guess Ted probably got a good one too. I guess I'll pull that up, see what he's working with.
Oh, it was the S plus he got, not an SS minus.
Who was that?
Oh, yeah, the LTF Philly that I'm trying to find.
Oh yeah, it looks like Ted got a SS minus LTF, but only 1 star basically.
What the fuck is it?
Oh, it's the RTF that Stens got.
Oh, the half R, or yeah. I had it confused.
And that one's this is a Colt too, right? No, Philly. See, if this thing was a Colt,
ship me the link. I can't find this fucking horse.
The bloodline is sick. The site has been acting up for me today a little bit.
It's very laggy.
Yeah, it, like sometimes won't load. You have to refresh and stuff. That's
Yeah.
one of my actual chief concerns about the game because it just seems like whenever we get these high volume days, the site just gets worse. It's like,
It's almost like we should have a scheduled downtime to load
well,
it
I
all
don't know.
in.
Let's not get carried away here.
Yeah, I know. Let's not do something that would not prevent the site from breaking. That would suck.
But this one, I guess it's from Fantasist, just has 23, and then it came from an Earnest Money great grandparent line, which I guess with Fantasist, Goat, Capitalist, and Star Blossom as the grandparents, that's probably a one of one, basically.
There she is.
But yeah, if this is a cult, then
No, here's the
Skins is
Colt.
also.
He did get a Colt LTF.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's nice because the firm is the tough. Did he take RTF to this? Is this how he got it?
Two across RTF to 2.5 1-1 and got an insane roll on firm.
If you want to make LTF, I think that this is really the way to do it.
Yeah.
Because there's so many RTFs that have 3 turf, 3 firm, and then there's so many of these LTFs that have 2.5 or 3 stars. So it's really tough. I've been looking the marketplace for 2-3-3s in RTF, but basically impossible because all the high turf firm also had high R. But
it was the first time he tried it with her too. Yeah, he got an insane roll on firm.
Yeah, that's nice. It was an S minus an S that made that too, huh?
Yep.
So pull up the spreadsheet jockey Foal, because that one I think is probably one of the most valuable. It's funny because I was kind of comparing how many S pluses I had in different sectors to Stints, to GBG, some other people. And last month, he has like 20 RTF S pluses, and they're all pretty good stars too. So like, he's really getting up there in RTF. It's funny because RTS is like, I'm really good at RTS now, but RTF I'm pretty lagging behind a lot of these guys.
I try to get good in those archetypes, but when I go to Tombstone Stallions, I get sent back to the Shadow Realm.
Oh my God, a very nice guy in our community, kind of new, offered me a rebate on a horse that didn't get an S plus. It only got an S, and I was like, "Oh, that's nice, but I'm not going to accept that offer just because I feel bad taking those offers if I don't really offer them." It's like it's just luck of the draw.
I was disgusted, and this is Good Guy with JJ, and I only did it because it was Good Guy with JJ, but I bred with the Snowman.
Yeah.
The Foal was absolute fucking dog water.
You got one of the only ones that was bad?
And I complained. It got a win. It's 1 for 7, but it's never touched the board outside of the win, and the win was like a bad race.
Wow.
And I said, "This is bullshit. I want a refund." And he's like, "I'll give you this," and I was like, "Take this thing out of my stable." So I got a little bit of rebate back for it. I put it towards breeding for the next season, so it just rolled it back in. But I was disgusted. I was sick.
Yeah, I mean that's what's fun and kind of can be disappointing about Fool's Day, right? I mean,
it's gross.
You want a filly, or at the very top, a lot of times you want a colt, especially if you have somewhat of a unique line, and then there's just so much variance. Especially with the stars too. Like you were talking about how many are major winners, and it just seems like I don't know how many major winners have had 4 or less stars. It would be pretty cool, but it seems like most of them at least have 4.5, 5.5 just in the turn and surface alone.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just basically like don't have.
So you still go this way though. I just insta reveal. So when I didn't see an SS minus, I'm like, bummer.
Again, I'm not a giant whale in this game. I like to enjoy the little things that I can still enjoy. So thanks for coming on here and flashing your privilege. That's crazy.
Well, no, even like when I didn't have a lot, I don't know, the whole tap to reveal thing.
Never opened boosties?
Even in poker, no, I have Magic the Gathering. I mean, we share that in common. I grew up playing it in middle school and doing drafts is so fun. But
obviously we played DFS. That's where it all came from. Like, understanding value. that's the whole point I'm getting at with just understand the value of the horse that you have. It's not always going to be 100% winner. Like, temper your expectations to like maybe your horse can break its maiden.
Yeah.
Like,
the value of the horses is going to continually decline as well as the population expands, obviously, unless some catalyst makes racing like way more profitable, or the prize pools at the top get even bigger, or etc.
Single or right click open all? Because if right click open all, you guys are gross.
Oh, I just don't.
What's up?
I have the list view or whatever, so I don't even have to.
See, I don't. Yeah. I want to. I'm trying to make this here. Take a note. I'm trying to make a little content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you got to do it if you're gonna stream and do the reveals. You got to do that stuff for sure.
All right. This one's gonna make me sick if it's an S-. All right. Well, it makes me sick anyway.
Doesn't matter. You're still sick.
Yeah. I don't know. It was I really liked this breed going into it. Yeah. I don't know. It might end up being a good horse, but
go down.
I got half firm into soft. So, what does that mean? Where am I taking?
That means you create a new way. Hold on. You got go down. What's the rest of the bloodline?
Hold on. I'm trying to start from the top. So Tombstone was.
There's no 21 and not much at least.
No.
Yeah, it's perfect. See, you got a whole new bloodline, man. Too bad it's a colt, so it's still probably going to be a claimer.
Yeah, 100%. That's all we breed.
Well, now you've got the leaderboard meta working out for you, so
it's just so weird that it can pull from just this.
Well, this is what I've been seeing, especially with a lot of reports and stuff, is the history of the preferences is really important. Like if you have, and I've really found it even more in like LTF, LTS, trying to figure out how to get that firm super high. But you see it in the reports. If you have like, let's just say 5 or 6 of the parents were soft with high soft, and then you had like the rest were firm, but they had low firm, you're actually going to have some more soft leeway in that breed. So I kind of like that. I mean, it's kind of fun that you can have 2 firms make a soft. At least there's some variance there.
Well, that's the best part about breeding in this game is the variance rolls. Like getting your S- to your S- and S to make an S+, and getting your firms to roll soft. Like, it's frustrating and it's great. So, who knows?
Yeah, I'm pretty immune to the luck part of it. I know a lot of people might not be because they're kind of new to it, and it definitely sucks with the weather rolls if you're major or you're mini major and you're kind of opposite of your weather. I understand that blows, but
okay,
Joey Porter Jr. Wow, this is one of the very OGs, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Dead soon. How many more seasons? 4 more seasons, and 3 more seasons because they die. They die right at 25.
Oh, really? So you only get 24 breeds? Well, I mean, you don't even get 24. You get 21, I guess.
If you retired on day 1. Yeah, whatever. All right. Yeah, Stadium Arcade. I don't know. I want to look through the rest of it. I think that was his first season. But I have to go back and double check that. Was there anyone for you?
I just was kind of going through some bloodlines around lunchtime because I kind of am to the point now where like fillies, they're cool and all, but I just mainly look to try to build colts that the rest of my fillies in that particular archetype can go to. So it's really about creating studs for me at the top. And in RTS, I'm doing pretty good at that. RDS is still very tough to get high stars, and I didn't get any more than 4.5 star S pluses. That's one of my first clicks is always RDS, trying to get 6, 7 stars. Just gonna have to get really lucky, honestly. But my SS minus hits the track today. It's only 4.5 stars, but should have pretty high long distance.
There was a couple. There was one today that was what 3 or 2.5, 3-0, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right turf. That one looked pretty cool. I don't know what the best one is yet. In terms of most stars.
I think the one that Zedge bought was actually a pretty good deal. I guess he paid like $5,700 or something for the. Looked like it was a 6 or 6.5 star. Came from 360 Wind Stable. They sold it an SS minus RDF, which who knows how it'll look on the track. Obviously, the mare and stud didn't have the best median outcome, but when it hits SS minus, it's got to have some SS stat somewhere.
Yes. So 360 Win is one of the stables that on Foal's Day I sneak through and see what they have for sale because they pull a lot of really good horses and for cheap as well.
Oh yeah, kind of like almost at cost or whatever sometimes.
Yeah,
they're pretty good. Poseidon kind of does that sometimes as well. Although it seems like the marketplace on Foal's Day has gotten quieter every season just because it's so many horses and so much to comb through. I don't really know how to make that better, really.
Give me a second. I'm trying to get the breed reports up for these next ones. These are the ones I actually cared about. Did you use Warm Reception at all?
Warm Reception. What? Right. Oh, is it an RD?
Yeah. I don't know if it crosses with your lines though.
I mean, I have pretty unique lines in RD. Does it? If it has prime time, I probably didn't go to it.
That's a good question. I actually don't know if it does.
Warm Reception, I think it doesn't though. It's a commish horse, right?
We're gonna find out in a second.
I went to it last time. Let me see. I don't see it actually in either my 1-year-old's or.
This is the one I took there. We'll start at the top. It probably is safe to say that it should be an S+, but I've seen the Wicks do worse. I'm hoping that we get Max Wick on the heart, obviously.
Yeah.
Start is not a thing that I give a shit too much about.
It's funny though. There's so many start and heart horses,
There are, and I think this combo obviously shows that. Pretty terrible.
Yeah. I kind of knew from the very beginning that Start was going to be one of those that just wicks the most. Based on all the reports we saw, it always seemed to have the bigger, longer wick. And so it was always like, man, are we just going to have just tons of sprinters eventually?
Oh, this was my right turf filly. Okay. I forgot. I thought this was my right dirt. I don't even remember his preferences, honestly. Oh, he's half-star dirt. All right, so that makes sense why I did that.
Ovation. Oh, is Warm Reception? Who owns this horse?
Warm Reception sat and just retired.
Wait, look at the ledger. This person bought the horse. Who had it before? This was a commish horse, I bet. Go to the mare.
Running backwards.
Yeah, Malbec. Yeah, that used to be
prime time all the way in the back, but I think it's pushed off. I think that's the only reason I went there. Yeah.
No, it's fine. There's another one that's like that. I think these Ovation breeds are naturally, obviously good to try to stack preferences on. Did you get a turf out of this?
I did.
Oh, nice. Turf. And you got finished.
I got a half cancellation on the dirt to turf, which I didn't expect it to be great. So I got a pretty solid roll, I think.
That's a great turf roll.
So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, that one's nice to have now. The only problem is now I'm stuck with Ovation in the line, but Mundo gets pushed off, and everything else.
That's the only thing blocking you. And in RTF, Mundo is not that prohibitive.
And then it has random LD in there and right dirt. Yeah, the Warm Reception was a weird one, but the stats look too juicy for 4K. Whether or not it's going to be a good runner, who knows, but I got the filly out of it, so that's solid.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want.
The report was the report obviously. I thought it should have been S plus, so that makes sense. Firm. So 2. Yeah. So it's pretty spot on. All right. Warm reception.
Yo, Taco. What's
up,
up?
Taco? All right. So that one's a plus. That one's obviously a good one for the home team. All right. Narset warm reception. This is another one that I thought probably should be an S plus, but somehow won't be.
Come on. We already know it's not, or what?
I don't know, but I'm just guessing somehow it won't be, because I normally, I mean, I had 2 S pluses 2 seasons ago.
It's a lot of variance there, but I think it's going to be one.
Yeah, we got one. Good stats also. I'll take it. Colt.
There we go.
I don't remember what the line looks like, though. I think everything gets pushed off. Warm reception again. And I still have Astro showing.
It's fine. I mean, like now having a PFP on a baby, isn't that prohibitive? Because most everything that is like the new Colts have most of that washed off. So
this is another one. Got a pretty solid roll up on the press. I mean,
even the prime times, even the prime times are pretty much going to be cycled off. It's like, I think that it really opens up everything. Like it makes it a lot easier to breed in-house to create unique lines. But overall, just it's really going to be about just breeding the best horses now rather than trying to be the most unique. But doing stuff like this, you have every avenue other than the 22, which is basically Gen 0 or Gen 1 horses.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I just need a good racer, man. It's been so long since we had a good fucking racer in right dirt stable. It's like I don't even consider like a major win's a major win, but like I don't even consider that like the horse wasn't good. Like it's.
You're just considering you got lucky, is what you're saying.
Yeah, obviously, I got lucky. That horse was S's across the board on the reveal and just had S plus heart, so obviously that's why it's won. But yeah, like it's a cool. Like when we won the left turf one with Minka, we knew that horse was great. So like, just winning that was the icing on the fucking the cake. But this one was kind of obviously it surprised me. And it was nice to pocket the winnings, but it didn't feel like it was earned. It just felt like the chip in the chair moment, which again is cool. But I'm competitive, and I want the competitive horse when I win these things, not just the random lottery ticket, which obviously is what people look for. But I play the game with a different mentality, so I just want winners and good horses, and it's hard to do. Hold on. Warm reception and light fortune. This one's gonna be a weird one. I don't think this one went to S plus. Wow. The start wick though, that's kind of solid. If start mattered to me.
I mean, I think that start does matter. I used to build horses differently than I build them now. I think like it's almost kind of like linear, where like you build start, then you add on speed, then you build stamina. Finish. Like if you start left or right building a horse, I think that's probably the right way to do it. It's kind of a weird way to think.
Something that can easily be picked up by other stats being stronger, but I guess having a start and then having weaker other stats, like it kind of levels out a little bit. I don't know. I don't like go into it that much. I just try to find I just try to put the pieces together without stretching another one. So, like, in hindsight, I wouldn't like the wick on this, but because everything else is pretty much right where I want it, I don't mind it as much. I really want consistency. Like, I don't want those weird, like,
I'm trying to
S
just
minus,
build
S minus, S plus, A plus. Like, I don't want where it's all over the place. I want a consistent line for the most part. But
I think like if you have high start as a base, you kind of want to put speed onto it for sure, you know?
Yes.
Like,
you know what you're saying.
I have a SS plus start and a S minus speed horse. And I'm just like, is this thing ever going to breed anything good? I'm going to have to just get lucky on the speed wick, obviously.
This one's pretty cool. This one I might be able to use if it's a good horse for breeding. Everything's knocked off. Night Saturn gets knocked off. Who knows? Profiles are off. weird. Some of these. I mean, I like them now because we're getting in depth and there's more layers to it. But some of them just like when you stop and look and you see like the one we looked at. I mean, even this one, it has the right dirt, left dirt, right turf, and then the end result, like where we got there from butchering the stats up and crossing everything. It's just nuts, man. The pieces of the puzzle. The never-ending puzzle. All right, let me see if I have my report for this one. Did you spike SS minus this season? I think you said yes.
No, I did not.
You didn't?
No. I mean, I have one on the track.
I mean,
entering as a 2-year-old, but
you don't want.
And I'm looking. There's one on the marketplace, an SS minus Colton RD that doesn't have prime time.
What does the press look like though?
4.5, no firm. So it's not the worst. Just gonna have to go yielding every time. Just through game day promotions.
God, with the terrible press. 3S pluses though, it's not bad. But this one's ass.
Well, let me see.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why'd you do this to me? Why?
Sarpton,
dog. Yeah, she's terrible.
Sarpedon.
And blind win.
It's like
I mean,
SS minuses are priced at 300 right now
for purchase.
For breeding, threat assessment, commerce comment.
Ugh.
I think that silent account is kind of underrated.
Silent account, we'll take a look at that one then. All right, we didn't get any S minuses at all, which is great. Who's this one? I think this one I took to my S. No, St. Vortex Prime. Have you used St. Vortex Prime at all in RTF?
Good thing I have a tool where I can just go check real quick.
You're so smart.
Oh, no. I do try to be efficient.
You might be Elon Musk, and we just don't know it.
Yeah, I am autistic, so.
Nice. Same.
What was the sire?
St. Vortex Prime.
Oh, Vortex Prom? No, I haven't did St. Vortex Prom. This is RTF, right?
Yeah, he has that nice start heart combo that you like so much.
Yeah.
SS minus start, SS heart.
Pretty much the only one I've went to out of stable has been Dry Sponge, is really good, Mount Rainier, and Abominable. Also, this Cloud Horse I went to. What is this horse? My links aren't working. I did go to Don Vito Corleone. That's kind of an underrated horse as well.
We'll take a look at that one. Another one with shitty press. What happened here? What did I do?
Got
that was in-house. Oh yeah, that was in-house because I don't care about that mare. That's fine. I don't care about that. That'll be a claimer. And Cosmic Vision.
I can't share the tool. I don't own it. I pay a guy to use it. You can kind of reach out to him. It's Zane. It's in the community. He's well known.
I'm aware.
Yeah, Viper asked me to share the tool. I mean, I would share it if I had created it. I mean, for a price, it's worth it.
Yeah, I don't like putting tools up that aren't better paywall stuff.
You like that one that it made, huh?
Cosmic.
I don't really like to sell studs, Viper. I usually I don't even know which direction the game is going to go, and I just like having the ability to kind of have avenues open in the future.
And the last one is another warm reception. I think I did 4 warm receptions. I don't know if this one could be S plus or not. I mean, obviously it looks like it could be pretty easy.
Yeah, it looks like an S plus to me. I guess it'll be an S.
Yeah. What?
Oh, LTS.
Oh. This is the wrong one. I bred this horse. I cross-prep this horse because Johnny had a horse. what the hell's the name of the stud? It was selling out fast. Booster.
Oh, Booster was nice.
Yeah,
Booster
I jumped
was
on
like the
Booster. I didn't
deal of the
mind.
time.
I didn't mind the dirt to turf switch. I just wanted a
Yeah,
piece of Booster. Booster looked very
I
nice.
love Booster, especially through Mars. Pretty leaves you pretty open.
Only 3 S pluses. Interesting.
From what, Booster?
Yeah.
Did I get one or no? Nope, sure didn't. Summer.
Commish did. White cheddar cheese popcorn did. Tombstone did.
Oh, I got one from Now Left. Cool. Check out that mare. I love this girl.
Yeah, this one's nice. This one's
Yeah.
this one's the opposite of what happens to me when I get green stats.
This is what I love. I just love.
I don't like this. This is the opposite of you and me. I don't like this. I hate green.
Oh,
when
I
have
love
purple.
this. I just want all. Well, I'm just saying. I just want all the racing stats. I would throw away heart and temper almost every time. Obviously, when you get to the top, you're going to need heart, but racing stats play hard.
Has she produced anything that can race? No, not yet.
Nah, she young. I mean, I only got the LTS really hardcore a few months ago, so
Yeah, I remember your buying spree.
yeah,
got Mo
like
in there, right?
20K. I like that Mo horse. I feel like that one's pretty underrated too.
This is where I went with JPJ.
Yeah, this horse is
Stand out.
great. Like 6 months ago, it was really nice.
What does it have? It does have. Unfortunately, it's a mare, but it did spit out an SS minus. With
Yeah, this one will be
no
interesting.
now. See,
I mean, can this go to Aqua or something? Like,
it's got 2
Where-
foals already, and the press
What's
don't look
the
promising
bloodline?
at all. So
does it have Aqua? Because Aqua has like the most stars you can get. But I guess like some of those, there's like 7.5, 8 star now.
yeah, some of these are good.
LTS. LTS is fun. I kind of wish that I would have went hard at it from the beginning.
LTS was fun, but now LTS is tough because like a lot of the races aren't filling. I don't know how it is at the top level, but like
Yeah,
from 8 to 8
RDS
plus,
is
it seems
similar.
like everyone's just like, yeah, I'm not doing this, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like even
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
the
I really
people
don't have
with, like,
enough
their little-
experience.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it was behind the 8 ball from the actual start of the game, so it's just like.
Well, I guess also LTS probably benefited the most crown out of any of the archetypes too. Just because it probably always ran with 4-horse races early.
Yeah, I mean, it was very easy for LD to win on the LTF for the longest time. I mean, it still is if you have a strong.
Yeah,
LD.
it kind of is. Still, yeah. It's just so tough whenever you have so many horses to go. I just wish that you could just toggle the preferences from the recommended race thing if you want. I don't understand why that's such a big deal to implement, because especially now that we're sitting here looking at all these crossbreeds, and there's so many like high L, high F horses that I would take that have low D. I would take them, try them on LTF, but I just probably let them sit or do nothing.
Fair. I have my S plus running today. Soon. Right after you leave, so hopefully I get a little luck with that. Doubt it. But we'll see.
My LTF did not do good in the sprint.
Is that your SS minus?
No, S plus, LTF.
Did your SS minus run yet, or is it still in the queue?
It's still in the queue. I don't know that it's going to be good.
I mean,
I actually tried to sell it but
right there,
I mean, it'll be a great breeder.
it's got milk.
Maybe. I just hope that I hit the SS finish, which I kind of expect to if I'm going to hit SS minus, but let me see if I can find their breeding.
I was going to say,
for
do you
you.
have the report to see what even?
Yeah, because it doesn't look like an SS minus at all.
SS finish. I don't know if I had anything in the stable with SS finish. I did actually. No. I had this horse that was a sweet retire. The dog shit stats: 0 for 7, SS minus finish, SS minus heart, S plus speed. Couldn't hit the board.
Well, you tried. You tried.
7 times. Probably 7 times too many, honestly.
3 times too many, maybe, or 4. I feel like 3 times you can kind of know.
It's fishy sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
you get
like
down
sometimes
where,
you
like,
get out of the gate and you're like, oh, I've won 2 in a row, and you might not ever win again.
well, it's fishy because if you have one of those horses that spikes at four furlongs and 12 furlongs and only those 2, and you're running at 5 and 6, and like sometimes the fleets can be a little discouraging. So you keep running at 5 and 6 when you really should just be hammering 4 furlongs. But,
yeah, there's been a lot of reveals where you're just like, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
I sent you the
still,
thing
like,
in private chat, the breeding
I got it.
report.
I see. Even still, like when you reveal, like you tested the horse everywhere, and the stats say, "Oh, it should have been a router." Well, I tried.
Yeah, I
Wouldn't let
tried
me
it
go.
there. It did nothing.
Asshole,
So then
like,
you're like, is it aging? But
yeah,
I don't
So,
know. Aging is still very difficult for me to figure out. But yeah, looking at this, like the report, it's pretty crap, to be honest.
so you just gotta.
So I had
hope
to
for
get
the
very lucky. I'm guessing Hart came through, and then I'm just hoping that Finish did, because I think a Finish Hart combo is pretty much the only way it's going to overcome it has like 4.5 stars. But Finish has been kind of nichey in RD because so many of the best horses went through Benedict, which is like a sprinter. And so pretty much there wasn't a lot of Finish that came even into the barn until about 6 months ago. And that's why Game Day Promotions was such a big, a great horse, because it didn't have prime time and it gave you Finish. So, but this Estrias horse is similar to the one you breed with, similar to Warm Reception, because it came through Ovation as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of different Ovation variants in Right Dirt now. I mean, they lack the Dirt Star, which is great because you get the right turf and then the right dirt, and if you get the nice roll, then you don't have to worry about it. But holding the firm,
and Ovation brought Finish to RD too. It was like that's why GVG. I mean, he probably took 20 or 30 horses there in back-to-back breeding seasons, and that's kind of, if you spot a colt that you really like, you almost got to do that, because you really want to ensure that like one hit. We talked about, you might get 1 in 100 horses that's a winner. So, sacrificing a whole fleet to try to get that one, I think, is something that maybe a lot of people aren't really doing. I mean, Stint's been doing it mainly because
if you can, I think it's being done, but I think it's hard. Like, not a lot obviously the tables we're talking about have been here since day one, so like they have these resources now because they've built those lines up. Now people come in, they try and go to the marketplace to find them, and they find something that they think is good. They spend 3 months breeding it. The first crop hits the track, it's dog shit. The second crop hits the track, it's dog shit. And you might get a winner out of the third crop, and you just wasted 6 months to get a winner. Like,
it's a tough part about the game, for sure. I think like I'm always trying to think of ways that they could like give new players a leg up, but it's really tough without like rugging people. But I think naturally, you see people like Zed. He came in, spent a lot of money, and he's winning on track. Yellowstone, he's kind of been in for a long time, but in the beginning, he didn't really have a lot. He's basically bred his way to the top and bought his way to the top as well.
Your horse didn't run
actually,
yet, did
there's what's that?
Your horse didn't run yet, did it? Supernova in the Sky?
I don't think so.
It shows
145. Oh yeah, now it's running right now.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Which race is it?
I'll send you the link.
Is it the Champagne Breakaway? It is. I got it. Don't worry, I'm a professional, bro. I got this shit.
Oh yeah, you are. I'm the least professional at this stuff.
Yeah, look at that.
All right,
favorite. Who would have thought?
I even let Joanna name this one. I was like, "What do you want to name our baby?" It's a girl.
It's a little long for my liking. I'm a big fan of the one-word names or like 2 syllables.
Well, I named one Out for Blood today because I played Age of Empires and 2 of my favorite players were Out for Blood and the Sheriff. So I've been wanting to name some good horses that.
Yeah. As long as you're not using the random name generator, I think that's fine, honestly.
I quit, okay? All right. All of you guys bitched at me and I decided to quit, all right?
You don't take the
Peer
easy way
pressure
out,
works.
Sowers. All right. If you're gonna suffer like everyone else, then suffer like everyone else, and name your horses.
Well,
Use your brain. All right. Hurt it a little bit.
I mean, most people
Took me-
aren't even using their brain. They're just like, fire and mare, blah, blah, blah. Let's go.
Stens came in the chat the one night and named 7 horses just based off the statements that were made in chat that was happening. It was pretty insane. But it did
Stens
take
does
me
have
like
some of the
45
best
minutes to think of 2
names.
names. It's tough,
Yeah,
man. They mean something. You want the horse to be good, so you want to give it a good name. But if you're running a puppy mill, then it doesn't matter. Not saying that you're running a puppy mill over there, but you know.
I mean, like Whip V, you know, I mean, if the name generator produces major winners, how could I stop? You know, I almost should keep doing it. Maybe there's something hidden in the genetics of the name generator that we're not really calculating.
That was a nice little move.
Go, girl. Go. Don't let Driney come in here.
If Driney beats you, then I think you have a new rival, because it's been pretty much Driney and Tombstone in the Kingmakers for the most part.
Yeah, and yeah, GVG told me that he's got someone racing, so maybe they haven't quite dug into the Kingmaker part yet.
That's possible.
I feel like Tom's gonna have a lot of good RDs soon too. I mean, Exoticus is a really good horse. Go, girl. Let's show these RD fools that we can hang.
The Sovereign Shot Foal is not going to quit.
Who is this Sovereign? Miss, go away, man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, good game. Good job, Sovereign. But maybe the heart kicks in here, you know, because we said
maybe a little heart finish combo.
Come on, heart. Yeah,
there's
get
a
ahead.
little kick.
Come on, come back.
No, 7's a game one.
Come on. You need to go 12, I guess, or maybe.
That's not a terrible run. I want to look at this Sovereign Shot. Eisenhart.
Nah, that's great.
That's a good second.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be happy if it gets top 3 a lot, because I really didn't expect it to. Really haven't had any SS minuses just straight dominate yet either, I don't think.
Sovereign Shot's so good too, and I'm blocked out because I went to Doc Holliday for a couple seasons. I don't know.
All my Sovereign Shots have not been very good, but
this horse is interesting though. Look at this. This is nice. Got some A+ in the line too.
Eisenhart is bred from the beginning through all the lines. He's even got a lot of unique A+, S-, so he'll definitely be bringing blood to the top. I mean, kind of already has.
And it actually got a decent roll up. Well, a roll on press, but it's a filly, so it's not really.
Yeah, see, even through Sovereign Shot, it's just so tough to get, you know, over 5 stars in RDS. If you get over 5 stars, you're really cooking. But then a lot of times your stats still can't really overcome unless you're just in the slop. That's really the thing. I mean, I love Doc Holliday, but that's really one of the things that's kind of hurt him, is having 2 stars in R&D. Just really has killed a lot of the preferences in the entire thing. Like, it's way tougher than LTS, because LTS didn't really have LTF to compete with. So, what are you laughing at? I missed it.
Bryce gifted a sub. Thank you, Bryce. And it went to his old pal Stenzo.
Oh,
there's justice in the world.
Yeah. Well, we need to make sure he's tuned in.
Oh my God!
Half the time has been reviewing his stable. So.
That was the next thing. It's like Eisenhart has all these lines too, and then we looked at the Stens horse earlier, but all of his lines are basically built out from the inside with all the horses that are leveling up now, which is kind of nice. Like the slope, not the
his RTF sector is. I mean, he's still breeding every single horse. Is that right? I can't imagine.
I can't confirm or deny, but I know we can look at his stable the hard way.
Yeah, 2,700. Yeah, he's
got some horses. He's got some horses. Not that bad.
See, I'm at like half of that, and I'm already trying to downsize a lot. I really want to get to a more manageable 100, 150 mares a month max, but it's tough.
481 new horses for Stens.
481. That's how many mares. Well, I only had 280.
Well, that's not bad, yeah. I only had 7. That's cool.
I really don't want 280. I mean, I want 150.
I don't think you do either. That's why, like, a couple months ago, I was like, yeah, I'm just done breeding. Like,
yeah.
If the mare can produce a horse that can at least win a couple races, then at least I know that mare can give me a horse to run in claimers.
Did
Again, that's my
Stins
mentality.
hire a Chinese army? How is he running and racing all these horses? It's insane.
Adderall and Red Bull.
Oh yeah, that's a good combo actually.
Yeah, if you like your heart.
I mean, as long as you're only doing it for like a few days, I guess. After a few months on Adderall, my back got so tight that I was just like, all right, I can't do this. That was probably my mid-20s.
That's the problem right there is the months at a time.
It's not long term, very good option. Short term, it's like a wonder drug, especially when you first do it. You're like, the very first tournament I ever won, I won 400 grand. I was on Adderall. I was at the Brigada.
I didn't win 400 grand, but I won my Magic tournament on Adderall, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
When you have to play
miss a single thing.
When you play poker, you have to play multiple. You have to play multiple steps ahead. When you play strategy card games, you have to play multiple steps ahead. If your brain is not functioning without Adderall, you can't think one step ahead. When you're on Adderall, though, I'm a mile ahead of everything. Let's go.
Yeah. What?
I just never used it to my advantage and went to the casino, which I need to start doing. Yeah, that was our Dare talk. That was promoted by Dare. So, you know,
do all the drugs.
Yeah,
try them all.
drugs.
Don't live boringly and just be sober your whole life. At least try something.
I have some straight edge friends that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Straight edge enough that they got like tattoos of their sweet straight edgeness. And then I caught them smoking weed the one day and I was like, ooh, I'm fucking telling. I'm gonna tell on you. They did not appreciate it. And I was like, why would you claim to be something you're actually not? Like, don't do stupid shit like that. That's a lesson in life. Why are you gonna get dumb tattoos if you're just gonna like go against it?
I'm gonna buy a horse on stream. I just saw it in the marketplace.
Link it after you do it because someone will.
Yeah, let me buy it first.
Yeah, someone will snipe it.
But I haven't made a purchase in a little too long, so we're on a stream. We needed to buy a horse. It's ready to hit the track. It's in my favorite archetype.
Left turf, hopefully.
RDS. And it doesn't have duck. I mean,
so gross.
And it looks like a strider. What do we want to name this? Chat. I'll let chat actually name the horse. If you got it, it's probably going to be Steve who has the smartest.
You might as well put this horse right into a claimer. It's got churro blood.
I like churro. I mean,
I
churro
do
gets a lot of hate. I really like churro, especially in RTS. If you get like only churro blood, no Tres Leches, no Mundo, you're like cooking with gas.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that out of mine a little bit. I do like light Yagami. I did have two actual, not like crazy runners, but one that qualified for the restricted stakes. But I was happy with that, and that's unfortunately you have to knock out Doc and Night Saturn in the same go.
Yeah, I mean, really, this horse
hard to do, but
this horse is a no-brainer for my stable. Even if it's not very good, I'll probably run train through it. Like,
what do you at?
I just
3, 2.5, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where.
And it could be finished too. So.
Who had it? Who'd you buy?
I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I can still hear you. I just have to get the drop cord to charge my laptop.
Yeah. I'm trying to look through and see who had this horse. All right, Eureka. Yukuri. I think
this Yukuria guy, he can give you some deals too. But I don't think this is probably retail, maybe higher than retail for this horse. But I paid $38,000 Derby, which, like I said, for my stable and RDS, it's going to be worth it. So.
He literally, I don't know if you looked at the ledger before you did, but he hadn't updated the price since 10.6. He literally just updated the price to $38,000 at $452, and you bought it at $453. So
nice. Well, people are going to say I'm a bot now.
You got a robot over there?
Yeah, I'm a bot.
You got a robot over there, Sowers?
No, I wish I did have a bot, honestly. I mean, I like doing a lot of things with the game, but there are some things that, like, once I build the breeding plan, I would love for it just to do it for me.
I don't know if putting the words "I wish I had a bot" together on a screen is probably the safest thing to do.
Well, I'm not gonna create one. I mean,
oh man, there's some mean people out there. They might hold you against it from now on. They're gonna start going through the ledger and looking at every horse you bought in the time.
Yeah, well, they're gonna like it because they're gonna find that I'm not a bot.
Probably gonna be disappointed, honestly. All right, criminally insane. So criminally
insane. Let's put this horse in a race.
Start heart combo, which you.
Oh wait, has the chat given me a good name yet?
Or no, there's only 2 names. King Jack's off, which is not a good name. Salty Sea Dog. Too many sibilals. Come to Mohegan Sun. That's a good name. I like that one.
So Taco, with the training the AI, like Ian kind of mentioned that he would like us all to kind of circulate that stuff on Twitter. Why can't we create AI bots that are circulating the good word on Twitter? Because an AI can now create meme coins that go to 300 million market caps. How could we not? Sour Socks. I like that one. That's a pretty good one. All right. I guess I'll come up with my own name with the
See, I told you
generator
out there. You don't listen.
With the generator, gold triple, page social. Oh, that one's already taken. Bummer.
Stem says some aspects of botting are problematic, but let us use auto draft. Our breeding plan, as Sowers has hinted. Every 10 minutes, the next man breeds a stallion.
That would be great.
You guys are a bunch of cheaters.
We're just trying to cheat over here. These big stables.
You guys are trying to cut out the best part of the game.
Oh, I guess this is criminally insane. So I'm just gonna name this Smooth Criminal, okay?
That's probably taken already, but breeding botter is pretty nice.
That's these smart people out there. All right,
there's a lot of good. Yeah, like when I was trying to use moon names for mine, like using the Indian moons throughout their cycle, every fucking name is taken. I immediately assumed it was you, but it wasn't you.
Oh my god, today I was like, Iroquois. I haven't seen that one on the track, and I haven't named a horse that.
Yep.
But taken.
So if that's taken, my next move is the Iroquois. Fuck you. I did it. I wanted to name my horse Toxica, and I couldn't, so it became La Toxica. So now I have that horse as an S+. So again, with respect, fuck you.
Oh,
like the old days of Zed. You just got to put a space after it and it counts. They made so many copycat horses of like great horses and tried to scam people. Didn't work.
Actually, I'm gonna name it Iroquois Criminal. No, I just don't even. Man, I really need to get a name for this one. I really wanted to hit the track.
It's got churro in it, so that's not good. That's the issue.
I mean, both of the parents. Oh, one of them was a loser. Actually, he hit kind of like the preference. He hit jackpot because the dad has 3 stars. Oh,
it just sucks when you go into it. I mean, he is going turf at dirt. I guess I say it just sucks when you go into it with something like this, but when you double pref, it's so yuck. Criminally active. Hurry up before someone takes it. That's a good one.
Criminal active.
Criminal activity is probably better than criminally active. But if one,
because this thing is all right. You named the horse. Criminal activity went through.
All right. That's all.
All right. 9 furlongs, 100%. Look out for it in the Big Bend Memorial. I can't register right now.
Oh, is real money wagering not available in your location also?
No, it is. I'm just on a different computer that I can't log in. So
it's funny when I'm able to play on my phone up until I need to enter, and then it's like, yeah, we don't know where you are anymore. Like,
the last time I bought a horse on stream, I was on stream with Mr. B, and I said I'm going to claim this horse for $80K, and it was that Chesterfield horse. Have you seen this horse?
Good horse.
And the reveal on it was sick. I was like, oh, Doc Blood and LDS. I mean, I get a lot of low preference jump from it, but also there's been some good stuff that come from that one too. But this one I was really proud of because I was like, I'm going to buy this on stream. I like this one.
Yeah. And it's not even that bad too. You get the half star left.
Yeah. Like, I mean, because
well, the issue is like I want to take one of my RDSs there, but they have dock in it, so it's like impossible.
Nah. You want to cycle Doc off if you're an RDS now, for sure. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I took 1 to Doc, I think, this past time.
Yeah.
How did you buy then?
Alright, so Cosmic Vibe got me the first S+.
Saw the horse, said I was going to buy it.
Oh, you just look.
It.
You got to right-click open until you find some stuff you like. That's just how it works. It's, you know, or if you're like Sowers, you just put a command in and boom, there it is.
Command C, find best horse with no dock.
Yeah.
Buy.
Easy game. All right. So she's 2 for 2 on S pluses.
Okay. I'm in an area where I would need to relocate. Okay, Viper.
Yeah. According to the game, that is what happened. All right, 14 minutes here. I got you for a couple more minutes.
28 more minutes. You got any fantasy football advice for tonight, or should I just run the Sims like you?
I don't know, because what's the slate like tonight? It's not 2 single showdowns,
yeah,
right?
It is.
That is?
Both.
Do they still do the 2 combined?
I do all of it. I do the 2 game and I do both showdowns, but...
Yeah, but Derrick Henry's just going to be chalk everywhere. That's it.
Today's like crack for me. You know what? Yeah, with Derrick Henry chalk, I mean, you have Justice Hill. He gets a lot of action. He's gotten way more action than I ever thought. We used to be big Justice Hill fans a few seasons ago, me and a few friends.
What the fuck?
Mazza, drop that link in there.
Yeah, drop link.
You gotta show us the Philly if you're gonna start talking about it, man.
No, this is
be about it.
I did want to see his new S plus he got.
So in the 2 game though, you basically can just run a bunch of sims and then filter out salary where you're leaving, I don't know, 1,500 and be pretty contrarian there. When you're building, just do that. And then the showdowns, I'm leaning towards leaving like 2,500, 3K, especially if you're playing like the Millie Maker. Because when you win, you really want to only chop with like 5-10 people. I know Devo got really close the other day. Me and Devo had a very similar process. I mean, it really wasn't that gross.
There was 2 instances where he lost that throughout the game. It wasn't just that one play.
Yeah.
There was a play
Spencer Rattler was never going to throw a touchdown.
Yeah.
Especially to Cedric Wilson. I mean, it just wasn't going to happen for him that night. By the end of that game, he was seeing ghosts. So. And I loved Spencer in college. I hated him in high school. Have you saw the QB1 that he was on?
No.
He was such a shithead in high school. I mean, he got kicked off his high school team in the playoffs. He didn't even get to play.
That's nice.
And then he had a full ride to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
No one ever said why either. But
I like Chargers defense tonight, and I like Dobbins pairing it with them, and then something else in there.
Dobbins is so sick. On a single game slate, Dobbins is nice.
And then I feel
they gave him 25 totes last week.
It's so gross because all 3 of the fucking Tampa running backs are just like bunched together.
Yeah, maybe that's where you get unique. You just take a chance on one of them. Like, no one's going to play any of those. Everyone's just going to play the top 3 guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
I would imagine Sean Tucker isn't going to get a lot of playing time, but who knows?
I mean, they were just balling last game. They were just having fun. They won by 60 points. So
yeah, I mean, maybe they just Rachaad White just sit him again. I mean, I guess it's Baltimore though, so it's all hands on deck.
So Bucky got 14 attempts. Spencer got 14 attempts,
too. I played
and White got 10 attempts. So they literally were just fucking rotating out because they were just demolishing them. But it should.
Well, Rachaad got hurt early, so that's why.
I've always liked Bucky though.
Wait, White was out the last game because Bucky was chalk.
Oh yeah. So, sorry, I'm looking at the game before. Yeah. It doesn't put the.
Yeah. Sean Tucker probably didn't have any snaps in that. I haven't really. I mean, that's why I'm going to get off here in a little bit to break down the slate. But
yeah, he didn't do shit in that game either. So yeah, if White was out, then Tucker's probably play.
We should just do a DFS stream. We just come on, we give you all the right plays, you get rich, you come back and thank us.
You know what? That's a good
Pretty
idea. It's not like there's not 60 of those things out there right now doing the same thing.
Bro, it's a new idea I just came up with.
I know. Just like last week when you said cooking was a new idea. That's crazy. I never thought about that.
You should be a cook.
That way.
You should be a cook, dude.
Yeah, that's so fucking tough. Yeah,
Wide receiver 2's getting Joy versus the Ravens D. I felt like the Ravens D has got torched this year in the secondary.
Baker don't give a fuck. Baker's gonna run around and find someone. That's the cool thing. Godwin's the most expensive, and so is Evan.
Yeah, I mean the slate is pretty much a pick. You pretty much pay for everyone.
Harrison feels like an easy fade tonight.
Come on, you're fading him against John Harbaugh's D.
He's got beat the fuck up last game. I wouldn't even play him this game. That's why I like the Chargers
he left with
and
a concussion.
the Dobbins combo.
Did he have a concussion or no?
He got beat up in like the second, or he took a bad hit in the second or the first. I don't know what it was.
Thank you, F Dog, for the name. Genius name. I thought you had came up with that at first. Should have known.
What's that?
The criminal activity.
Yeah, obviously. Pretty sure.
So what did you say about, what did he have it priced at before? Oh, 62.
Oh. Quentin Johnson could be sneaky too.
I love Quentin in season long, but
I thought his
also I just knew he was going to be air.
No, he's dead. He's not playing.
He was always going to be out there.
Who else do they have? Oh, they have everyone's dead. Yeah,
no. Fehoko, I think, is probably going to be their other receiver, and he'll probably be kind of like popular amongst the sharp people. I mean,
he had 4 targets against Denver. They had Jalen Reagor too. Has he done anything this year? Nothing? Practice squad?
I don't know, but Fehoko is 26 years old.
Maybe.
He played for the Cowboys for a year or two, maybe. I don't know. I mean, Fehoko, Jesus. We're going to be playing Fehoko on this slate. Oh, I tell you what, that guy is a guy that the Sims are going to love, too. He'll probably be like 10%, and they'll just, like, jam this guy, and you'll make all the money.
And then
we have to fade in my Dynasty League. I need to fade Disley, having 7 more points than my kicker.
Well, I need to fade Connor, Lamar, and Mike Evans tonight with a 70-point lead. I'm dead.
Nah, you're probably a favorite. You gotta be a favorite.
I'll probably lose by 1.5 points.
You're probably like 65%, it sounds like. I mean, Lamar needs 30 and they each need 20.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield. GOAT. Out there slanging.
I love Baker. Did you see his undercover show?
No. I saw clips of it. Never watched it all the way through.
It was great. I almost teared up at the end.
I feel like the Baltimore game is going to be like I can't believe both tight ends are priced the same. Likely and Andrew. I mean, I can believe it, but so ick. And I think Otten being underpriced, not underpriced, but cheaper than everyone else is kind of nice.
Otten will be popular for that reason.
He's getting targets. That's the fucking main thing. Tight ends that get targets are great.
Yeah, but he's like kind of like Witten when Witten was on his last legs. He's kind of just like running in sand quicksand out there.
Man, as long as you get caught in quicksand in the end zone, it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Nope. So for these hardcore things, 88.2 is just the set number, or does it slowly go up?
What do you mean
it slowly goes up, right?
For the
hardcore knockout, sponsored by Bacchus.
Yeah,
dude, Bacchus's logo is sick. I love their logo.
No, I don't want the fucking website. How dare you? I have to find the post in Discord.
Which post?
There was a minor announcement about it this morning in Discord.
The announcement was that they just added to the pool, and then they'll be giving 500 each season.
Yeah, on day 1 each season, an additional 500 will be added to the KO jackpot. Means barring a winner in the season 21 begins, will be over. Okay, yep. A new $500 will be added on day 1. All right, so if a winner wins at like 3 days into the season, it's not getting juiced right away.
That's the only thing about it is like once it's won, then all the hardcore races just die, and then everyone forgets about it. It seems like that's kind of the trend it's taken, but at least they're doing something to get the pool up, because that obviously is going to encourage activity. The cadence on the hardcore races has been tough. I might be more elite at DFS, honestly, even though I can't win anymore.
Does it reset the 40K? Because if that's the case, then
it doesn't.
I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, it's a long month, and I don't know what I'll do with my horses. I'll probably just send them to Poker Player this pasture.
Yeah, I mean, you can auto-retire and send them now, so...
It would be cool if you could, instead of send them to third-time pastures, you could just send them to someone stable.
Yeah. We used to do that in Zed. We would just get people's wallets from, like, giveaways and just start sending shit horses to their stable.
Really?
Yeah.
How much... Oh, did you have to pay gas for that, too, or no?
No, because it was on Matic, which is the better form of...
Matic.
It was on Polygon, which was better than ETH, because ETH is ass. I hate ETH.
Yeah, I hate ETH now, too. I've been pretty...
You get spoiled when you don't have to pay crazy-ass fucking taxes to do a small transaction. Like, I feel like that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but then we start talking about centralization.
Yeah, you know how it is.
You pay for decentralization.
You know how it is. It just
I need to decentralize my stable, man.
All right, I have my S Plus in a couple minutes, and then.
All right, what are we in here? Oh, okay.
What a 3. Who is he? He's my Dead Heat Colt.
Am I in here?
Probably. It's right there.
I mean, I don't know, man.
No, you're actually
never
not.
Know.
No, you're actually not. That's crazy.
It's because the pool is so large that I make up still a small part of it.
There's Wimbledon. I got GVG, Glory Days, Running Horse. All right, yeah.
See, I took the softer field. I waited for the softer field with my bot. I should probably stop joking about bot activity. People are really going to think I'm actually doing it or serious about it.
Listen, if people can't watch this segment and see that you're clearly joking about it, then that's on them. But if they accuse me of having a known botter on my stream, I'm going to come at you tenfold, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I gave everyone like a minute before buying the horse, too. Could have just...
It is true.
Bought it.
It is true.
Brandon Ayuk tore his ACL.
Yeah, dude, 49ers are getting... Well, yeah, it didn't help that Devo played and then left the game, so I have a 0 sitting on my bench in that game as well.
Yeah, that Debo, I mean, nothing got reported, right?
Yeah, he was sick. He missed 1 day of practice and said, we're going to play, and then stopped playing after like 7 snaps. Which was
Brock
beautiful.
Turned very turdy that game.
Yeah.
He did not play very well.
Yeah, I had Brock as my quarterback too. So I had Brock, Debo, and Kelsey going in that game, and they all shit the bed. Well, Brock's last.
You know what though? This Chiefs D is insane good though.
They're not bad. They never were. They just have their moments.
He threw it straight to the guys most of the time though. It wasn't like they really did much.
Yeah.
Dum.
I got 1 minute. Oh yeah, Mozart. I'll look at the link you posted. Then my bad.
Which link?
Moses. One that you were telling him about.
Come on, Driney's already on top again, man. We got to get rid of this guy. He must have a bot.
He is a competent player, as they say. As he says. Or something. Old fashioned.
I heard he's in a cabal.
He might be. I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure he's in a cabal, bro. You better watch out. You don't want to join cabals.
I don't mind him, honestly. Not competent yet, just hardworking. I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't think. Opposite. Yeah, he got me 22 points, which was beautiful, but like, it also sucks that the rest of the other 2 components were non-existent.
You know what I'm going to start doing, though? I'm going to start making more tweets about football players, because when I tweet about them, like, all the fans come out and just berate me, and that's so fun.
That's called engagement farming. That's what you're supposed to do on Twitter now, so you can get dollars.
I'm starting to learn this.
That's why you don't see all the random fucking accounts just commenting on, like, ESPN posts and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Reply
Mew.
Guy is my new name. Actually, that's a great horse name.
Reply Guy. Stens might actually have that as a horse name already, and if not, you
I
better
hope
hurry up.
not. I'm hurrying. I gotta find a good horse.
Yeah, you're probably cooked, honestly. If Stens is still here, you're probably cooked.
Ah,
All right. I got punished on the pref rolls. Let me not.
got it in. We got it. Reply Guy, baby.
That's a good name. That's a very good name.
Yeah, I put it on a shit horse, really. I mean, S plus LDF, but probably not going to be a good one.
You can just win the Claimer series now.
Yeah, it's going to be a claiming. Actually, this is a great horse. Bang Good as Greed. This horse is going to be dominant.
This horse.
SS Heart and SS plus Heart on the parents. That's your favorite.
I like that. That's probably like a triple S wick. And you just have to hope.
Yeah. I mean, feel like, yeah.
My horse looks hella nice with all this fucking primetime face paint on it.
Whatever's that horse at the top, I always confuse for my silks.
The one, the 11?
The last two.
Yeah.
The guy who's running dead last now.
Yeah.
And
I'm
second
gonna wait
to
and
dead
see.
last.
Might have a new Twitter war between Sowers and this random stable. All right, Four. What's going on here?
I can't wait to get into more Twitter wars. If anybody wants to engage in a Twitter war, just send me a DM. We can hash out the terms.
Oh my god, my horse is cooked.
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
Yes, Bryce.
One of these horses, Mr. Wonderful, looks like that was the other horse that was dead last for a little bit there.
Wait,
well,
I thought there was a Mr. Wonderful already.
Sometimes you just got to put space in between things. You know?
Oh, he put a period.
Nah. No.
Yeah, there's a Mr. Wonderful. It's one of the best horses to breed with. Someone copied him, man. They should be banned for life. I sent you the link in the private chat.
Son of a bitch.
How do we ban these people, man?
Yeah, there you go. There's your new Twitter war.
Yeah, I mean, find me the username of Mr. Wonderful. I'm coming after you on Twitter.
It's Glory Days right here.
Glory Days. I like Glory Days, but this is still war. Sometimes you got to go to war with people you like. I mean,
you don't have to tell me about war. I was a big fan of going to war in my time.
Yeah.
Going to war is fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. That's
as long as you don't get drafted. If you get drafted, it's not that fun.
Well, I'm a certified handicap, so I don't think that can happen for me, which is nice.
Oh, well, they could make you the chef of the army, though.
Nope. No. I ain't doing none of that shit. We're really not doing any of that, all right? We're really not. Like, none of it.
Very careful.
We're not doing.
They might suck you in. The cabal might suck you in. You better be careful.
We don't deal in government.
Have you seen the videos of the drone attacks? Those are so scary when they send a drone to your house.
Yeah, unfortunately I've noticed those videos before. I don't want to speak too much because the government might be listening, but they were on the internet some years ago as well.
I mean, they're on Twitter now. They'll show a drone going in there and exploding in someone's living room.
Drones are fucking crazy, which I don't think is good for warfare because it's kind of unfair. But
they're bots, bro.
Listen, I played my fair few of Call of Duty. I know how these drones work.
They're botting.
Drone strikes in my life.
Botting should be banned.
Listen, it's not fair. Even in the real world, it is not fair. I used to have friends that would have bots when they did like the shoe drops and all that shit.
Oh, they got rich, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they live in big houses now.
Yeah. Well, not anymore because they don't know how to save their money. So then they end up in basements.
They bought more shoes.
Yeah. That's how you do it. You just got to buy more when you get some.
Sell the shoes to buy the watch, bro.
Here's that Don Vito horse I wanted to look at when you were talking about him earlier. All right.
Yeah, because it has SS in RT, which I'm pretty sure not many do. Oh, no, this isn't Don Vito.
Is it Don Vito something else?
Corleone. It's a Stins horse, actually.
Oh, now you got to go after F-Dog.
It's in RT.
Jeez, Oh my goodness! Oh, this horse was ass.
I mean, I guess you could say that, but I see, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, they say, and I see a lot of beauty here. Hey, you got a really cool bloodline, but also the SS speed. So, Serena's Star, what's up?
I have SS speed on an RTS horse, but it doesn't look as cool as this one.
Yeah, this one looks cool. I mean, I only went to it a few times, and I don't know that I'll be back, but I liked it for some of the things, especially like I think for Pocahontas it made sense because she has A speed, so trying to get the speed up on a horse that doesn't have it in RT, I'm always kind of a fan of.
I only shot out one S plus so far.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty.
It may have been kind of acid breeding also. The mother of Mercury Blossom, the mother of
Taco. We should talk to the team about allowing transitions of genders to get as real as it gets.
All right, we're done. We're fine. we're not doing it now.
Come on, man. We need to transition the horses. He wished he had a female.
You're gonna get me fucking banned from Twitch with all this wordplay.
Bro, the horse probably believes it is a female. I don't know.
It might believe it's an eagle too, or Pegasus.
Yeah. Happy Eagle is a cool horse name.
That's not terrible.
It's tough to talk dirty about the Lions because I love the Lions and I love Dan Campbell, and I've always been a golf supporter. When people said he sucked, I always said he's actually good.
Jared Gurf
he's great. Yeah, he's always been you know.
I never minded him.
Now, no, he's great now. I mean, also he's improved under pressure. He used to not be very good under pressure, but now his PFF rating's like 100 under pressure.
He's very good. It's like what was the stat I saw the other day? He has more touchdowns than incompletions, which is kind of
dope. And the Vikings did the dumb thing and just blitzed him 60% of the time. And on those 60% of the Vikings,
is that what happens, Stens? Coaching fucked that game up.
The Vikings lost. I mean, the Vikings had no business winning, and then it looked like, oh, they're going to win, but nope.
Vikings are tough. The team is good.
Vikings have a great defense.
Vikings also have Sam Darnold, who's now.
I just don't trust Darnold yet. I'm gonna wait.
It's a very reasonable trust issue. Listen. I've watched him play for a long time now. It's very, very reasonable to think that
I watched
anytime the switch could just flick. And that's it.
When I lived in LA, I went and watched him play against Texas. I think Ellinger was the quarterback for Texas, but even in that game, and this is one of the reasons I kind of am not sold on Caleb too, is just they have no conscience in turning over the ball, and you just can't do that.
Fair.
But my quarterback might be dead, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, but he's good though. He's confirmed good.
I mean, he's confirmed week to week, which means he might not even play this week or the week that I go to Philly. I might just sell those tickets, man.
Honestly, if that's probably not terrible, just take the wife. Then your wife buy him, but you can just take your wife somewhere else with the money or something.
Yeah, she bought him for my birthday. Second row, 50-yard line.
That's a valid reason. My wife bought me tickets one year for a Raiders Jets game, and I said, if these people aren't playing, we're just selling the tickets. She's like, yeah, that's understandable. Because you spend time traveling, you spend more money traveling, you spend more money while you're there, and you're not even happy because you don't get to see the players play that you wanted to see, that you paid for, which sucks.
Yeah, we're already going to be in Chicago, so we're already kind of close.
Yeah, you're still a winning team, though, which is great. But
yeah, we are a winning team.
All they had to do was not get rid of Mariota, and I don't think I would be as bummed out. I mean, I'm not really bummed out because I knew exactly what the season was going to be for me. But seeing Mariota still be good, all he needed was that let me sit and learn a little bit, and it worked. He's like a capable backup / starter.
Are you an Oregon fan? Why do you like Mariota?
Because he
didn't play for the Raiders.
He was backup for the Raiders, and he played good when he went in and covered. But then they walked away the next season.
You know what? I hate Mariota. You know why? Because he quit on his team last year, and I hate that shit.
I hate Mariota as well for some things, but I like Mariota when he was competent for us. But now you should like him because, I mean, to be fair, it was the Panthers, so
Yeah, who knows?
I might
He was
be
playing
against them.
You can complete a pass for sure.
I can sling that motherfucker. All right, I can sling the ball. I'll throw my fair share.
Flaming crown paid out. There we go.
Let me get back into my account instead of this right.
All right, I'm gonna roll. This was fun. I'm glad that we
great.
gave out all the free DFS plays that are gonna haunt me when people use them against me tonight. So
my friend shipped a lineup a few weeks ago to someone, and it ended up being like a solid cash lineup. And I was like, "Well, how many times did you play it?" He's like, "None." I was like, "You're a fucking idiot." Like, why don't you take your own advice? That's my thing. I'm not going to give advice if I'm not going to take my own advice. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just play the lineup if you gave it to someone? Like,
yeah,
playing a lineup, I expected like fucking. Hey,
well, see, the thing is it would be really tough, especially in a showdown, to give someone a lineup because it's like the whole idea is to try to get unique. So,
or you wait for the major to close, and then when it's only single entry and $3 like 20 maxes, like sure. Use it there, but I mean, each lineup is different for each format you play as well. So, who knows? But yeah,
time to get some lineup. Let's roll. Peace out.
All right, later, homie.
Peace.
All right, back in the home base. Let me go use the restroom real quick, and we'll get back into this. I do need to. Yeah, I've been holding the mean piss for a long time here. Give me a second. If there's anyone in chat, if you want any Foals or anything you want to take a look at, or reveals that you had that you think are sweet, we'll look at those in between. There's a couple of races I'm going to have a no play just because of the win only pool. I think in race 1 I'm going to play. I'm going to make a small play. All right, BRB. All right. So the right dirt reveal wasn't the worst. Honestly, I went S+ hunting and we got 4 or 3. Can't remember. All from the ones that I thought we should have got. So that was good for us. And then I have to go back and look at the other ones. I think there was a couple in there that we tried for that were just whatevers. Yeah, we'll look at it then. Send it through. Yeah, where was I at in here? The 5 would probably be my lean. Like the 6 is kind of in there as well. The 7's probably in there. So it's probably just a race that I'm going to stay away from. I don't think there's like one path to victory here. I think there's multiple horses that could pop off. Obviously, I don't think the 1 it's a 5-year-old, so probably not as fresh as the 2s turning 3s. Yeah, I think if I was the lean, I'm going to lean the 5, but I'm going to have a no play for the first race. Let's see. Yeah, I was really tight about my reveal. I thought it would. Nah, I mean, it could have been worse. I wasn't happy with the Stadium Arcadium outcome. Probably means I should run it back and see. SS minus speed, S plus 9. Yeah. Violet. I feel like Violet has a nice line. Nothing passed down. Ick. Where's mine at? Who was it? It was this one. Yeah. Like rolling the firm, half star firm into half star soft is kind of a kick in the nuts. Not too happy about that. And then just the overall, like dirt stayed the same on both sides. And then we picked up another half star from left. So like I feel like the roll was pretty bad for us. I don't know, I might run it back. Sold for 50. After its first crop. Yeah, a lot of them have bad, firm, soft press. Actually, pretty much all of them. There's nothing over 1.5. Yeah. Maybe it was just bad. Oh well. I mean, maybe it's a competent racer. Maybe. And do I have new horses ready to fly yet? Flying Nimbus has to get into a race. This is Sabertooth Rider and Cloudburst. I don't know if there's anything running. Hopefully there's something running. 3-star firm is kind of juicy for her, so this one will be fun to breed. Hopefully it's... I don't really care about the breeding aspect. I want it to be a good racer. Try 9 furlongs. Snow Rose sucks. I mean, I don't know where I gotta try and benchmark and see what happens, but she won the allowance one time carrying the weight, and then she shit the bed the next time out. But I think 12 furlongs is not it for her, which also kind of stinks, which means she's literally just restricted to 11. So she'll probably run every 3 days. But if she can run well enough, then I don't really sweat that too much. I guess I have to kind of try the 3-year-old S Stakes and see. No 0%. There's 20 in 2 days. What's this one? All right. Yeah, race 1's going to be a pass. Race 2, let's take a look. Did everything run or did we have 2 cancel? Just 1 cancel. All right. It's not the worst. I have so many horses to run this year. I don't want to run them all. If anyone wants horses, please let me know. Claiming leaderboard payments have been sent out. 8 full shares of 300, 33 partial shares of 109, 5 wins. So 33-way split. Yuck. Lost 290, basically. Or 190. Quick note for next season, there are no claimers on the final day of the season to allow for more seamless payout amount as we head into the new season. Okay. All right. So then that's the other thing. So maybe that's where all the new horses I'm just going to yeet them into all the claimers. But the problem is they're all low level, so it's going to be tough to get them to fill. Brutal. Brutal. All right, back into the race cards. Jump into race 2. We got 13 minutes for race 1 to close. Race 2, I'm probably not going to be a quick jump to get it. It's also a win pool only. So we'll take a look at it, and we'll likely just pass on a play there as well. Prioritize our bankroll for the win play show races. Muffin Ann, 2 for 2 at 6 furlongs, 2 seconds. 3 seconds and 9 attempts on soft, kind of backwards from distance. Also a 0 win horse and 14 attempts with 6 seconds. If there was play show, maybe this is it, but win only, I'm not going to rely on a no win horse. Street Greatness, 3 wins, 3 places and 10 attempts at 6 furlongs, 8 for 12 on a soft track with 3 wins. He's a 5-year-old. Last race was in a 7.5K claimer where it ran 3rd. Oh, no commander. That was a straight up limited qualifier for a series they called the Sunday Super Series. And they had it on Sundays during one season, I think. There's only 2 tournaments that ever ran, but they did the qualifiers on Sundays after the Grand Prix people busted out. So you had something to do on Sunday. My event was a split event where it was limited tournament and a constructed tournament. Each of them were 10 rounds, and they took the top 4 from each event, and those 8 players then did a booster draft, and winner of that won the tournament. So I went 9-0 and conceded the last round, and then I won my draft. And that qualified me for a tournament at actual Wizards of the Coast in Seattle, Washington, and that was dope. So they paid for my flight, they paid for my hotel, they fed us food all weekend. We got to play unlimited Magic, play for money. It was fucking dope. It was a very fun experience, but yeah, they only did it for 2 years and then they stopped. So pretty special. I still have my pass to swipe to get into the compound. But yeah, I played Commander early and then that was it. I stopped playing Commander. It's not really, again, I'm a competitive person. When I played Magic, I played competitive, and no disrespect to anyone who plays Commander, but it's a little too casual for my liking, and I don't like multiplayer for card games like that. So I did not partake in Commander after. Honestly, I played it as EDH, and when they stopped calling it EDH and they called it Commander, that's when I stopped playing. But I understand. Commander's dope. Like, bunch of my friends play. You get together with 4-6 people, you hang out for the night and have substances of your choice and play a fucking card game all night. Dope. Yeah. I mean, that's not me anymore. I used to. Cube draft's a different part. Like, if someone puts a cube draft together, then yeah, we'll do that. But that's only because we're side betting for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, Viper, and yeah, you guys could probably have some nice Commander talk. I cannot stand the format. But when I did play, I had Mono Black, Chainer. He's from Torment, the 5-man Chainer of Dementia or some shit. I can't remember, but I just played Mono Black combo basically. And then I had a Jund deck that was Carathis as my general, and it was just dragons. Every good Jund dragon jammed into a fucking deck. Yeah, listen, I'm a man of many things, you know what I mean? We talk soccer, we talk, like, again, my UK music choices, which you obviously are familiar with, like, I'm dipped into a lot of different fucking things in life, which is a good thing because it sparks random conversation like this. Yeah, I don't know. I just did not have fun. I didn't have fun anymore. Like, the last event I played, and then COVID really fucked it up. Like, the last event I played in was Grand Prix New Jersey, and I day 2'd and cashed, which was dope. It was only like $300, but still, fucking, it was nice to cash a tournament. And then COVID happened, and Magic just died for me. I sold, like, during COVID, all the trading card games cards spiked. Pokemon cards spiked to all-time highs. commander cards spiked because no one was leaving their house, and if they had a small squad around them that were all like, hunched down and protected, that's where it worked. But yeah, I sold a lot of stuff during COVID because the prices being so high. Oh, I made so much money. So much money. The three has a shot in this race as well. 50-50 at the distance, has 2 wins lifetime, and they both come at the distance. 6 furlongs. Yeah, the last 2 were in S-Max stakes qualifiers, and they were pretty poor. But it does have a win in a 7-horse field on soft. Yielding soft. Yeah, this horse is going to be tricky. I don't know if I would rate it for this, but it's definitely going to be tricky. The favorite's the 4, and yeah, I guess the 4's pretty good. Ran very bad in the left there 6 furlong 2-year-old stakes. Ran a pretty bad 5th. Has 1 win at 6 furlongs, and that came in a qualifier right before the main event. Its soft numbers are very good. The soft win at 6 furlongs was an 84. It was a 7-horse field, and it was 110 for final time. I don't know. It's a weird one. Like, its soft numbers are very good, which is great, but its 6 furlong numbers are 25% hit rate. Yeah, 4 and 5. 5 is obviously the dagger. 4 is a 50-50 play. Worse than a 50-50 play. Yuck. Yeah, that's tough. I don't think it warrants being the favorite here, honestly. I think the 3 warrants a little bit more of a juice number than the 4 does. And even then, the 2, but the 2's 5, so I wouldn't put that in there. And the 1's definitely out. So the 5's on the podium and has a win on the conditions. Good horse overall. Another one that's probably slightly, I would probably put the 5 above the 4 too, just for the fact that it's more consistent at the distance. 6 would probably be a pass. Doesn't have any game at 6. It probably gets out softed here. And then the 7, Riley's Rage, is a 1-win horse in 10 starts, and the 1 win comes on a soft track and at 6 furlongs. Yeah, this is another race that I will not be partaking in. It's probably the 5-4 or the 5-4-3 or 2, honestly. So yeah, it's a weird race too. I don't like it. Sweet Rose just got hammered down a little bit more. Yeah, no plays in the first 2 races. Oops. I hate that it does that anytime I want to use StreamYard. Race 3, I think we actually get a full win play show, which would be nice. Can actually get a play. But race 2 is not going to be it. Yeah, race 1 and race 2 are not it for me. Race 3, I don't know if it's going to, or sorry, race 3 canceled. Race 4. Okay, race 4 has win place. Do we have any win place show? Yeah, race 5 and race 8. All right, that's fine. If I only get 2, if I only wager on 2 races tonight, then that's okay with me. 7's we're not wagering at all. 4 and 6, I think, are both win plays, which is, yeah, all right. So 4-6, we might have a play. We'll find out here. All right, yep, race 3 canceled on the race 4. This is 5 furlongs, right dirt fast. Perfect. Star value, the 1. 6 for 14 with 2 wins at the distance. 5 for 12 with 1 win at the distance. Probably going to get out firmed here. It's only 2 wins life. That's only ever run at 5 furlongs. So if it's going to run good, it's going to run here. A bunch of these are allowance races too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A win, a fifth, a 2nd, and a 5th. Pass. The 2, Caliph, 9 wins or 9 races lifetime, 8 of them come at 5 furlongs, so same situation as the 1. 2 wins, 2 seconds, and a third, all on a fast track. Perfect. Another horse that broke its maiden, won an allowance, full field, carrying some weight. Has a 4th carrying more weight in the A to S allowance. Ran pretty bad in the championship. Or no, that's not even championship. That's just a regular graded. All right, so it's not a graded horse. Yeah, I mean, it has the firm pref, which is good for this race. It's probably a better play than the 1. But I think there's probably something better in here. Pacific Top of 3, 4 wins and 2 shows and 11 tries at the distance. So just above 50-50. 17 tries on a fast track, 3 wins, 2 places, and a show. Yeah. Hasn't won in a few races. As a 3-year-old in qualifying, it ran pretty bad in the championship. Maybe. Numbers aren't the worst. Numbers are pretty good. The coin flip at the distance is tough. The 4, Dream Patriarchy, 4 wins and 9 attempts at the distance, flip another coin. And then literally same thing for fast. 12 starts, 6 wins and a place. All right. So majority of its wins come at 5 furlongs, which is fine. That's what we want. Finished 5th. 5th in the championship. Winning a qualifier prior to that. Bad. 2nd win. 4th bad. 4th of 4. Win. Yeah. It's the current favorite. I guess these stats will warrant that. I mean, the 4 and the 3 are almost the same. Yeah, that would be a lot. To me, that would be a Lions target, if anything. But honestly, the Browns might as well. Like, they're done. I mean, they fucked themselves with that Watson contract really bad. But honestly, Browns gonna Browns, just like the Jets gonna Jet. But I'll have to check Twitter and see if there's anything else. Yeah. The first 4 horses could all run. At the distance and the combo, or in the condition combo, but this is going to be a tough one as well. Winning the 2nd and 3 starts for the 5 at the distance. 3 wins and a 3rd in 5 attempts on fast. All right, so I like that. 4 furlong for the most part. Finished in the middle of the pack in the championship at 6 furlongs. Gets a fast track where it has solid numbers at 4 furlongs. 5 furlongs should be okay for this 5. The 6, Traficante, 7 starts at 5, 2 wins and a 3rd. Another 50-50. Its numbers are a little bit worse than the prior horses, but it still has game on the distance and the track condition, so could pop up and be there. But I think a couple of the other horses above are just a little stronger. Has also been carrying weight in the allowances with success. The 7, Fantasy Foosball, dog water horse. Don't rate it here. It ran at 6 furlongs and it ran at 55, and that was the worst of the 3 races. Yeah, pass on the 7. Easy pass. The 8 forecast. 18 lifetime races, 14 of those come at 5 furlongs. All of his results come at 4 furlongs or 5 furlongs also. So 9 for 14 with 3 wins and a 2nd. 2 wins on a fast track. Yeah, its averages are pretty bad compared to the horses in the field, but that doesn't mean it can't win. The 9, Hawaii 6-0, 3 wins and a 2nd and 6 attempts at 5 furlongs. No success on a fast track, though. Yeah, this race is kind of wonky, too. I don't think I like this either. Ew, gross. No way. They're not going to trade inside the division. No chance. I'm pretty sure they learned their fucking lesson. The Titans. I don't think the Titans are trading for him either. Maybe they trade him to someone that plays the Titans, so that way we can get another incident. Yeah, I don't think I like this race for a pick either. No, they're not gonna do that. There's no fucking chance. I mean, I say there's no chance, but there's always a chance. But like, no, you cannot do that. You can do whatever you want, but you cannot do that. That is a bad life decision. So the fourth holding it down is the current favorite. Maybe as a free agent, it's fine if they leave as a free agent, but if you trade inside the division, that's ick. Especially a player like that. That's ick. That's very ick. Pacific Top, Dream Patriarchy, Pacific Top. What? Pacific Top more? It is a 2-year-old turning 3. No, that's not gonna happen. Like, I've seen worse situations before, but I can't imagine that ever happening. Ever, never, ever. I think the Steelers are more likely to trade for a wide receiver than to try and trade for someone like that. You still have to give up a decent amount if they trade him. They're not going to just give a franchise player away. A defensive cornerstone. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure confirmed Myles Garrett is still very, very good at football. 2. The 1 I don't think it. I think the 1 could be close, but I don't think the 1 can get there. I feel like it's got to be a 4-year-old over most of the 3-year-olds. And if that's the case, then I kind of like the 3 as a little play. I'm going to take a shot on the 3 here. Let me see if the odds switched at all. I'll take a shot on the 3. I mean, it's close. Excuse me. Woo. Yeah, I think realistically, who else? I don't know. The Bills talked about not being done adding people either, but I don't know what their defense. I mean, anyone can use a Myles Garrett as long as they're not in the AFC East. Or the NFC East, right? NFC East. All right, Viper. Yeah, so we'll go with the 3, which that play ended up making it the favorite, but that's fine. We got 5 minutes until race 1 starts. That means we have race. What? Is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, what the fuck happened here? All right, well, we're not having a play in race 5 either. That's just not gonna happen. What the fuck? Bryce, what happened? Is this a sponsored race that didn't get anything? What's going on here? All right, well, for now it's gonna be a pass on race 5. Yeah, I think I got what I wanted out of the right third stable, which is great. I just wanted to go S plus something, and we did pretty good. That's kind of cheeks. Oh, and we had a shitty run yesterday. Yeah, we were in the S minus right third sprint yesterday, and that was god awful. All right, yeah, we hit three. We had three out of 7, but one of them barely counts. Like Foal, Sarpedon barely counts. Cosmos Fortune had a shitty pref roll. Cosmic Vision one. This one I like. Because this is a better avenue for me to get in the left turf with this stable. I thought Sarpedon was going to be my boot in the left turf, but the roll she got when she put up a left half-star dirt was pretty shitty. But 2-star dirt completely lapping the turf is beautiful. So now I should be able to get a decent preference full out of this one when it comes time for breeding. Now I have to deal with Scuba, and then Scuba will get pushed off. Yeah, race 5 is going to be a no play also. If you have a horse in there, we'll watch it. I don't know if anyone does, but... Damn, this is a juice race too. There's a bunch of nice horses. It's crazy. Most of them have multiple races and results at the distance and condition. No actual results on the races themselves in terms of podiums, but the fleet figure averages are like sky high. It's actually mind-blowing. Crazy. Mr. Yeah. Yeah. That's all right. We'll sit back and watch that one. So that means we go into race 6. We'll get on to race 1 here, and then we'll get on to race 6. I don't think race 6. Race 6 might be a passover too. Well, that's all right. Good thing we had Sowers on early. At least there was some. Yeah, listen. The right dirt stable, I had a horse that was stalled at 3. 2 horses stalled at 3 wins, and I couldn't get the right race to come up for him, even at like a lower claiming price too. So that kind of sucked. But I'd like to have a lot of my. I'd like to get a lot of these in the claimers, but I don't think the claimers are gonna fill for him. And then most of this stuff's already in it. This horse is dog shit. I need to get some of these horses out. Horse is just bad. But yeah, there's a lot of horses I just need to get out. The A- ones were tough. I couldn't find a lot of the A, and it's also left turf, which is already tough enough. A+ I had no problem with, but I don't really have a lot of A+. And the ones that I had, the distance track surface never matched up for me, so I was limited there. Who did I like in this race? I can't remember. The 4? No. The 5, I think it was. You know how many notifications I have to wipe through them when they all cancel and I get refunded? That's so much extra work. That's tough. I mean, this season might be different now that people got a taste of one season of the claiming thing. Maybe this season's a little different. Yeah, I still have to name everything for this new crop. I only really named the S's and got them entered. But yeah, I again, like I was telling Sowers, like people need to realize that majority of the horses that they breed are just claimer horses. So like some of them, I'm not even gonna put in the maidens because it's just cheaper to put them into a claiming race. If you know your lot, like if you're doing a lot of in-house breeding with a whatever stud, then you can assume that you're not gonna have a stakes run. It's pretty safe to assume. But yeah, I'm going to be skipping a lot of maiden races and going right into claiming, if possible. All right. Can't remember what the hell. The 5 is coming now. It looks like it's enough, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Oof, they got beat for second right at the wire. Catch Me Riding Derby, let's go. Yeah, good horse. Good win. Where am I at? Glory Days, what's up? Happy Fool's Day as well. This is what I mean. Like I left turf, like talking about it in theory seems great, but then when you go and look, it's not really that great. Like these two are my distance. Like I'm not gonna run there. Let me see. I should be able to get like Boxman. Boxman probably not gonna get in one. No long distance dry track until 2 days. That's fine. But still 2 days. All right, yeah. So 2 days out. So that's fine. That'll work. Tomorrow. Tomorrow there is. Well, where the hell did it go? Yeah, the A- was struggling. That's always going to be the thing, but it double struggles when you're in left turf, where it already struggled enough. Like, it's just tough. What is this winning and challenge thing? I know this is a Baxis one, but I don't remember what the winning in means. You get into a drawing or something? Or you win, you get something? I wasn't paying attention. I heard it talked about in the spaces, but I was doing 2 other things at once. Yeah, like Avalanche won one race last season. It was a claimer, and seconds and thirds, seconds and thirds, seconds and thirds. 18 races, 18 winners, 1 big race. Winner wins. Bottle of something. Bottle of Adderall will be sweet, but I don't think that. I think we have to wait for the big pharma partnership until we get that. Oh, yes. All right, 60% of my 2-star firm. That seems like a mistake. No. 20%. All right, yeah, here we are. We can cook with oil here. Should be live for this race. Yeah, my A+s I had no problem getting entered, but the problem is I only have. Well, now I have 2 new ones. But yeah, they're going to go right into claimers. Yeah. Excellent name on my part. Come on, everyone wants to go into claimers, but you don't want to go into 2.5? What is this baloney? Dirty, rotten scoundrels. I'll be the leader, as Bryce said. That race cancels tomorrow. You expect a screenshot? I'm gonna send it right to you. Flying Nimbus is in. Full Highness. Who is this shit horse? My Lussie Rose. Oh, this is my Beetlejuice breed. Beetlejuice hooked it up. He gave me the rebate on this one, so that's why I bred there. I'll deal with that one later. King Claimer. The Claiming King. See, I wish you were a sprinter. Maybe you are. You've only won it 9 furlongs and placed it, or no, you only won it 10 and placed it 11. All right, maybe not. Maybe I was in the right spot. Yeah, I was getting ready to do that, Moses, for scientific reasons. Or winning in, I guess you could type in. Happy Foals to everyone. Don't forget qualifying for major. Yeah, I know already, bro. You gotta tell me. 11 furlongs 4, 11 furlongs 8. That's 2 days away, so that's fine. So, can I get a handicap until then? Yo, Bryce, I'm sure it's maybe been thrown around, and I'm Mr. Anti it, but I would race in them. Why don't we get a couple hardcore handicap races? You know? For funsies. Might as well, right? We got all these random allowances, A- to S pluses. Why can't we get a couple hardcore handicaps? Winner take all. Do like I don't know, 400 entry, 500 entry. Figure out the average. I don't know. No, yeah, but I can't run my S- in there and carry 10 pounds now, can I? Can't do that now, can I? Can't run my S's in there and get a weight disadvantage and potentially still win. Hardcore races are degenerate. The handicap aspect is just even more degenerate. Let me get one. Bachagaloop. Bachagaloop hasn't run since the 17th. No race. Bachagaloop got a race. Let's see where we're at. Next race should be ready. 4 minutes. Perfect. Yep. Race 5's a no play. There's no pool. If you're in there building the pool, congratulations. Yeah. Build the pool. Race 5 is a stinker. So race 6 is where we're at. And race 6 might end up being a pass as well. Yeah, tonight's card might be a little. All right, we get win place. We'll hunt for something. Yes, this is true. But as we've seen before, S's can still win those races. But it'll also inspire more people with shitty A- and A's to run in those races over the A- straight, which would be weird. I don't know. I think people would run there over running in the straight because you can't get 4 horses to run in an A- race, which sucks. It's a stinker. All right, race 6. Win place only. Race 2, 3 minutes until it pops. All right. The one Heyday is the current favorite. 16 races at the distance of 10 furlongs, 4 wins, 3 seconds and 2/3, and 1 for 4 on soft. The distance is no issue. The soft crack conditions is where it's probably going to get out preffed and out raced, but is the current favorite. The 2 fatality victory, a win, a place, a show in 5 attempts at the distance, 2 wins, a place, and 2 shows and 6 attempts on soft. A little bit more consistent than the 1 horse with slightly worse averages. I'll take the consistency though. It's not bad. The 3, These Nuts. Don't I have that horse? These Nuts. Did someone steal my name? Ah, it's Beat These. Got it. It's another one. Pretty consistent at both sides, the distance and the track conditions. Numbers on the track condition are a little bit worse. It's 4 for 6 with a win and a place and 2 shows at the distance. It's probably pretty similar to the 2. Baseline Junkie, the 4, another one that's there. Averages are better, definitely better on this one. 3 for 4 on a soft track, 2 wins and a place, and then 5 for 7 at 10 furlongs, 2 wins, 2 seconds and a 1/3. Numbers are definitely better than the previous horse is. Coming off a 6th place finish in the championship, kind of rough. Also at 10 furlongs. So one of its missed podiums was right there. Where's the other one at? Is it on here? 10 furlongs on a sloppy track, it missed. Yeah, Baseline Junkie, I could definitely see having some say in this race. Emitrice, a 5, 7 for 10 at the distance with 1 win, so the lack of win equity there is kind of troubling. Place and show, no issue though. And 1 for 3 on a soft track, 2-star soft pref. Kind of icky. 10 for 17 lifetime with 3 wins. Could just be the spoiler, but I think I like it less than I like the 4 and the 1. What the Deuce, the 6, 2 wins and 2 shows and 5 attempts at the distance, 4 wins in a second and 10 attempts on a soft track. Half-star soft pref. Has wins at the S-, the SS-. All right, so it's very capable in those allowance races. And now it's stepping up to see if it can hold in stakes. Stepped up at 7 furlongs and got mollywopped. Probably too short. 8, 10, 9. A second at 9. Nowhere at 10 on sloppy. What the fuck is going on out here? Dumb idiots. Yeah, probably behind the 1 and the 4 as well. The 7, Champagne Station. 2 wins and 3/3 and 8 attempts at 10 furlongs. Solid. 2 wins and 3 attempts on soft. Also solid. Numbers are pretty good. Averages are fair. Has it lost to... It's lost to the 6 before. Twice. Heyday and Baseline Junkie is what I'm looking for. They haven't crossed paths. It's 3-year-olds versus the 4-year-olds, and then the 8 Nordic Storm, I can throw out with confidence completely. So it's really the 1 or the 4 for me. Interesting. Race 2 ready? Sorry about that. All right, we'll watch race 2. Good luck. remember what it was. It was the 4. It was the 4 busts in this race, I think. I know we don't have a play. There's a reason for that. I just can't remember the reason, outside of it only being win pool only. And there goes the 4. Don't think the 1 has enough. Wow, the 1 does have enough. Wow. Good for the 1. 143. 134. Ugh. 143. Congrats to Poverty. Yeah. Second itis got its win. It do be like that. I'm glad we stayed away from this race. I'm so smart. Hopefully everyone else is a genius too for not touching it, unless you actually had the 1, but yeah. Yeah. Good for Poverty getting their force of first win. Race 3 closes, or race 3 is canceled. Race 4 is the next one that's up. 16 minutes until that one closes. We do have a play in that one. It should be on the bottom of the screen. Race 6 is what we're on right now. Trying to figure out what I'm doing. A plus, S, S minus. Obviously a good one. Baseline Junkie's the first full. No. Baseline Junkie's they skipped 4. All right, so 5-year-old's the one that's out there now, hasn't raced, listed for sale. Good luck. I did sell an S mare for $1,200 the other day. That was fucking cool. So yeah, the 5-year-old hasn't hit the track yet. So then they skipped 4. 3-year-old is Baseline Junkie. And 2-year-old Junkie for life. So are they all 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so Bam Bam was the first one. Sat, sold. And then the last 4 are the new ones. All right, so Champagne went to Champagne Fever 3 times out of 4. So Junkie for Life is waiting for a race now. And Junkie for Life, it's a shame that it's not on one of our cards, but I think I'm going to go with Baseline Junkie as my play. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't think it's sneaky. I think it's a fair play. Obviously, it shifts to the favorite. Why wouldn't it? Update the banner and use the restroom again. Yeah. Energy drinks, water. All right. Be right back. Right. Let's get this last one in. Or last two, I guess. Let me switch the background. It's too much. All right, where are we at? 9 minutes till picks close. All right, so I can dilly around a little bit. Oh, excuse me. All right, let me go back into the regular stable and see if I can get anything into some cleaners. New shooter would be great to get into a claimer. I would absolutely love it. Oh, let's go. Beautiful. Who else? A- is tough. Yuck. Who's this one? Carlo DeSanto. I think this horse is ass too. I don't think it's done anything. All All right, 1 for 1. Over. Dilly Dilly, 5-year-old retired after 1 race. Yeah. A lot of green jumped to S right away. Wasn't the worst racer. Not the best. All right. So, did I get the stamina boost or not? That's what's going to be the issue here. Obviously. All right. All right. Like, I have the 1, but I don't know if I trust her enough to. I don't know if I trust her enough for the 2K entry. All right, I guess I'll. Well, the one good thing about no, these aren't. Never mind. I was gonna say it's on a Tuesday, so it might be. Nope. Is that supposed to be that way, Bryce? Every other race is still funded, except for race 2. It looks like funded. Yeah, that's the only one that didn't get funded. Every other race on Tuesdays is funded from the pool except for the Baxis Challenge race. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was a miss or an oversight, whatever the fuck they call them. Oversight, I guess. No funded. Funded, no funded. Yeah, like I have the LD for it, but I don't think it's. I just don't think that she can. I don't know. She has the preps. She runs okay in the allowances. She's not the best. I might see what it looks like tomorrow. Probably not. I feel like it might be too short also. C plus, C plus. All right, picks close in 2 minutes for race 4. Let me go back in and see. This one's stinky also. No, ain't dealing with that one yet. All right, picks close in a minute for this one. Race 6 we're in on. Race 7 is going to be a pass because it's a 4-horse field, so we'll look at race 8. No, we won't fucking look at race 8. Yeah, honestly, let's see. I'm probably just gonna cut the stream after race 6. We have no pool for race 8 either. No, we're not gonna be picking that one, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I will proofread. What I meant. All right. So on Tuesdays, all the races for After Dark Tuesdays and Fridays all are funded from the pool. This right here. Funded pools. So the other 7 races have it except for the Baxis allowance, which doesn't have it. I assume that was an oversight when it was added, but I just want to double check and make sure. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I just didn't know if it was because it was a special race, that's why, which would make sense if that was the case. I get that. So, yeah. All right. Well, tonight's going to be an early night out. Yeah, we have 8 minutes, and then there's a no play on race 5 due to the pool. Race 6, we have a play. Race 7, we're not going to have a play because it's a short field, 4 horses, and then race 8, also no pool. So I'm going to cut the stream after race 6 at 7:15. I guess I can go back in the right dirt stable and see if anything's run yet. Let me do that. Or if there's anything else to enter. I think the S Plus I can enter back, but I have to see what the funds look like. Ooh, we had races finished. Let's go. All right, so the S Plus ran. I knew that already. So this one is a new 2-year-old. Easy, Vato. This is Cosmic Cat. Didn't like the odds in this one. Don't know if 7 furlongs is the right distance for it. There wasn't anything else open that I didn't want to have 2 horses in. So honestly, depending what happens here, we might just end up right in the climber. I don't think this horse was bred anything special. Poor start. Middle of the field. Take it. Also trying to remember who this is. I think this is one of the newer Cosmic mares. Cosmic Fortune, maybe. Cosmic Vision, potentially. I actually don't know. And I think we're dead. We're doing the opposite of gaining ground. Oh yeah, doing the exact opposite. So maybe we have to go longer, unless we get a second wind here. But it doesn't look like that's the case. Yep. Yuck. Never fails. Every season, day one, we just flip the wrong side of the coin for distance preference. Yeah. Fucking yuck. 63. Yeah, that one was kind of stinky. Didn't like that. All right. Let's see if we flip the wrong side again. I would love to flip the right side. I think we've had a third so far. Grim Death. Oh, this horse should be a sprinter. There was nothing at 4 or 5, so unfortunately I had to settle for 7, which is also kind of stinky. Because I think if it's going to be a sprinter, it's going to be a pure sprinter, 4 or 5 only. We'll find out right here. Okay. Okay. Grim Death also has the shitty white marks too. Not too happy about that either. Tuck down on the inside. Yuck. So the start was the big thing for this one. I don't know, it was the last breed. This one I can't remember who this is. This is it's Grimwald and I can't remember the sire. All right, well, it heard me. Woke up a little bit. Woke up and died. Wonderful. Right. You have a second wind. All right. Can you have finish? No. Can you have part finish? Can you finish? You can't finish. That's my favorite. You look like you're in a nice second, and then you end up 8th. Can you fight back for 3rd? Get a little bit back? All right. Yeah, I think I need it shorter. But I knew that going into the race. All right, 3rd. It's not a terrible 3rd either. We ran pretty meh. Time-wise. $73. Okay. I think I need to go shorter. But both the dead heat horses, I think, ran pretty solid so far. The S plus ran like shit. Never mind. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better race. Truthfully. punished got actual punished? 64. So I guess I need to go longer. Narset was a long distance runner. It did have the stamina finish. So hopefully it picked it up here. Is that race on sloppy? No, it was on fast. All right. Yeah. That's fine. Another wrong side of the coin flip. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta wait. I gotta earn it. All right. So we ran fourth here, which I kind of expected to. This one might be the only spike. 4 furlongs or go home, which might end up being the case. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It sucks because wait, never mind. That was an S plus. Maybe we get a 5 or 4 furlong. 80%. Yeah. But now I have to enter 2. I don't want to enter 2 in the same race. Yeah. So yuck. It's 5 furlongs, 60%. Tick, what's going on? All right, did I get a bad? Was I on a fast track? Is that the problem? Potentially. Maybe that yielding would be fine. A glitch in the system. Race 8's the same way, unfortunately, so we don't really have that many plays tonight. We have a play in the 4th and the 6th, I believe. The 4th is going off in like 5-ish minutes. Oh, never mind, in 9 seconds. And then we have a play in race 6, and then I'm cutting it after race 6. Race 7 is a 4-horse field, and race 8 we can't wager. So we're going to cut it early. Good luck here. We are on the 3. We'll see if we can at least get 1 win out of the 2 wagers we have. That would be nice. That would be good EV. Yeah, I mean, people are still wagering on it, but like all the horses had 1 Derby on it, so no matter where you, it's just not. Obviously, I don't advise wagering on it. Nine just made a huge move. Holy shit. When we get this 3 on the inside, we're gonna get beat by the 5. Beat by the 5. When we come back on, no, we're gonna get beat by the 4. We're gonna beat for second. Everything. Oh, what a devastating night. Get up for second, you coward. All right. Ugh. Obviously. Yeah, I tried to beat the 4. The 4 beat us. We get second. I don't think we can break even, unfortunately, because we were the only. Let's see. Okay, we get to eat a little bit of the 5. Yeah, I think we put 1 in, we probably lose like 300 Derby with the outcome of that race. All right, let me see. I don't think 80% is in the realm of possibilities. 60% could be fine at 6 furlongs. There's 5 furlongs, 60%er. Probably do that one. He is 1 star. Fast track might be too much. Honestly, might just need the wet track. Where are we at? Ugh, gross. Gross, yuck, ill. Cosmic Cat ran terrible too. Like, you have to sprint. Toxico ran third. Feel like I don't. This one's gonna be tough. I don't know if we need to go shorter or we need to go longer. I feel like we need to go longer. But Grand Duchess has never produced anything outside of a sprinter. Real vibes and a claimer, maybe. Get this house or get this show started. Psych. 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 Spirit Moon, I need to get into a shorter race as well. That's my cheap Buffalo, baby. I'm hoping this one ends up being okay. The fourth wasn't the worst. But it wasn't the best either. Five furlong, 80%. 6 furlong, 60%. I guess we try the 6 furlong, 60. All right, get our official results in. Watch the 5th race. Hopefully hit the 6th race, and then we get the hell out of here. All right, 9 minutes until the 5th race starts. You have 15 minutes until the pool closes for race 6. Race 6, I'm on the 4. I like the 1 as well. And then, yeah. This is what you, yeah. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Get back at it next week. Can't do anything about it. Let's see. I guess logging back into the home base account to make sure is the best thing I can do. Do I have anything coming up in this Red Dirt stable? I think everything's scheduled for tomorrow. Tonight, tomorrow. All right, so at least I'll have those races to go over. Is this the first time starter tonight? Blind Fury, yeah. So hopefully this sucker pays off. This one will be great. I don't expect it to be a killer. It is the first crop from Blind Wind. Blind Wind was pretty solid on the reveal. An okay racer. Cosmic Blair's stats are fine outside of start, stamina, finish, and temper, which sucks. But hopefully Blind Wind gave a little boost. We did level up to S+, but it means fuck all if the horse can't run worth a damn. Log out, log back in, get that squared away, see if we can name and get some horses in, retire the shitty ones that we're not running, a lot of fillies, but probably going to stay unbred for the foreseeable future. Because I already have the bloodlines. Don't need them anymore. All right. Blind Furies tomorrow. How bad did we get beat? 3 gets us 324. So we're down 375 from that race. Get a little bit back from the place. Ick. 7 minutes. Back into the stable. Let's see. Lusty Rose, Highness. Yeah, obviously Queen of Hearts was taken. That's what I thought. You were a sprinter, weren't you? Because Lusty always produced sprinters. All right. 6-7. Highness was dog shit. Highness had Special Queen who couldn't win. Too High who also can't win. So low finish. No, finish is S plus in here, but nothing else matters. All right. Well, let's just see. I'm already in this one. Don't want to do that. I can go to 12 furlongs right away. See what happens there. All right. Do I have anything else I want to retire and get out of here? Got easily my best potential horse today. I assume that says S minus. Hit S plus for the first time and got massive preps and affiliate. You can breed almost anything going forward. Nice. Look at that one. Take a look. See. Yeah, the breeds in Right Dirt Stable came out according to plan, and then everything in. Damn, the preps are nice on that one. Griswold. He sold Griswold? Sold Griswold for 30. Alright. He made 10 on out of house breeds, so he paid 20 and then he got alright, that's a juicy deal. SS minus temper is nice. It's our third full. All right. LC Lineage Cup. Which one qualified you for that? Fibonacci sequence. Yeah, that's dope. That's actually nice to have that with those prefs too. Well, you got 2 months to figure it out. Do I give a shit about this horse? No, you don't have a win yet. Of course I don't give a shit about you. 10-11 only. That's the rough part. Yeah, that's a very... Did you do a breed report on that one, or did you just do the eye test? Do you want to share the breed report? We can look at it. If not, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to double up on the 2.5. I don't like doubling up. But both of these idiots don't have a win yet. So 800 or no, 2,500 is going to have to do because there's no 800s or 1,200s. I hate running two horses in the same race. But it is what it is. And then this one... Ooh, this is the breed down. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, I had the one S plus that we have on the track now was S minus to S that got boosted up, which is kind of juicy. I imagine they're still green. Nice. Run it back next season. See if you can get another one. You might get an S, but that's what I did when I hit my first S plus. So I ran the breed back and we got an S instead. So we just got a good roll, but there was green under the hood of the S plus, which was kind of icky as well. Where am I gonna go? Starts in 16 seconds. Where am I gonna go? I forgot some of the breed downs are in this crop. Name taking his ass. There has to be a 4K or a 400 claimer for S minuses. There is. It is at 6 furlongs. Come on, dealer. All right. Good luck to everyone that couldn't keep their bankrolls together. There's only 3 outside bets, so see what happens. Oh, my neck. Short and sweet. Dirt bag out to the front. Fried sisig. Berkey fired up. Papa Bear mind blowing. Muy interesante. The gray and the roan, neck and neck. We need to have the Gray Goblin stick. I mean, we can't use that name because Monmouth Park Meadowlands owns the rights to it, but we need to have all gray stakes raced. All right, Papa Bear. Or is Loophole gonna get him? Ooh, Loophole's the SS minus. Just enough speed to get there. Don't like this camera angle still. They get his ass. No, Loophole wasn't the SS minus. The one Cruelty was. And Cruelty ran. Cruelty is still running, according to the podium. All right, Golden Boot gets another qualifier win. That's 3rd-time championship sprint. Perfect. Now I get time, I can go back over my goals today. What mattered and what didn't. No zeros. I want the zeros. Because I bred the RS Plus and I didn't get to look at any of them. well, are right there at S plus. So Cloudburst was one of them. Yeah, Cloudburst was the one that we got the roll up on. Had SS minus speed. And then I just took my in-house mares to it just for funsies. So these horses will likely end up being claimers, which is great. Full Highness, same thing. With the Pontiac's War. Had dog shit start and speed. At least the start speed gets a boost here, and then again, likely ends up being a claimer. Fine with that. $10 claimers are nice. This one I'm hoping will be a little bit more. This one we're hoping to be a little bit more. Screaming Whisper. This was I took this one to our S minus, I think. No, this was in house. All right, so this was my little RTS Colt with the SS minus speed, S plus heart. She hasn't produced anything worth a damn, so why not? A plus to S is kind of ass. That means something went wrong. I would have rather had an S minus, but it is what it is. Likely a claimer. This one was the Martian, the S minus. So S minus, stayed S minus. That's fine. The preps are pretty solid on it. Candyland was whatever. Wasn't a good runner. Had fine stats, I guess. The Martian won some races. Has space vibes. It's fine. Rolled down, didn't roll up because of the temper, which is, again, something that happens with Baroness in that line. So hopefully we get a solid S minus there. But the press are nice. No 101s on the thing. Mundo falls off. That's great. Yeah, this one was disappointing. If I'll get to Astronaut. Preps are fine, but getting an S minus out of it kind of stunk. And then I don't remember what happened here. Oh, this one was a wild one. Ivy's cousin and Pekka rolled up to A plus, which is great. I didn't expect it to, but it did. And this is Pekka's second crop, I think. I can get his dog shit horses on the track. I have one next season, and this one actually rolled up from an A, which is, again, pretty swell, I guess. On its way to claimers. All right, race 6 starts in 10 minutes. We had just under 5-1 on the 4, which is good for us. Not good if we can't win, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll find out in 9 minutes. And all of these got to get named yet. Or not named, but figured out. All right. Let's see. Flying Nimbus. Okay, Flying Nimbus's odds aren't the worst. Not the greatest, but not the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's like 4th best in odds. Whatever. Not the worst, not the best. And then this is tomorrow. Sleeping Potion in for 2.5. So we can start off. This is probably going to be my best chance to try and get claimer wins, but that's only if this horse decides to win. Loves to finish 2nd and 3rd. Hates to win. Be like that. And that's it, I think. We'll look at the marketplace for a little bit. Unless y'all have something you want to look at. What is that? B minus. 2-year-old S Colts with no right preference. 900 Derby. What a time to be alive. No. Horse is eligible for the Lineage Cup, but the mare is dog shit. Nah, he's living his life. That was funny, though. I haven't hit him up. I have to hit up and tell him to just like lend me. Nah, I mean whatever. He'll figure it out when he's ready. He's the degenerate. That's literally what happened. Yeah, 3, I think. 3, I think. But yeah, still, that's like the most degenerate thing. Calliope was, I think Zook had that horse. It wasn't good when he had it. I'm almost as sure that it's not going to be good now. Keep your 300. Right turn. Four minutes until race 6. 12 Armies is good. Noble Aspirations is not a good racer. Noble Aspirations has no horses running yet except for Noble Aspiration. I really don't need more horses. Press aren't the worst. It's built for a claimer. Yeah, exactly. But we need to win a race before we do any purchasing. Can't just be buying without winning. We're already down. We're down what this horse would cost right now. If we go into the green after this next race, then we'll consider something. But no right dirt. Get this shit out of here. Oh, someone bred with my S+. I have to go look and see what that horse turned into. I would have considered it before I saw A+. No winner's worth a damn. One horse. Dynasty. Like, this literally reads to me as I need to run longer. Damn, I gotta use the restroom again. I drank so much fucking water today. Holy hell. Yeah, this is disgusting. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. These might as well be B+ stats. No chance. Hasn't bred yet. Be right back. I forgot the name of the horse that Sowers bought. I wanted to actually see. So A+ to an S-, got S-. B+ temper, A+ temper got you A. That makes sense. A finish, S-. Yeah, that's gross, disgusting, yuck. Ick. 26 seconds. All right, next place to go is to S- land. I feel like the floor might be a little lower. Oh, the floor is absolutely a little lower. Look at these beautiful prices. What's wrong here? All right. This will determine whether or not we're going to buy a shit horse. Yeah, that's what I might do with the next 15 minutes, is just right click open and see. That was the way you made money in fucking Zed too, just looking for the people that race one time in the wrong funnel. Yeah, that's also why I'm hesitant to breed any more horses. Like, find them on the marketplace. Like the right dirt stable, I'm not buying any right dirt horses, so I'll just breed those. That's fine. But the personal stable, I'm probably going to be done breeding a lot of them this season. Yeah, but which part of the game? There was 3 games that we played. In the first rendition of the game, finding horses that were running the wrong funnel and scooping those up was the meta. And then when they changed all the bullshit, the first time, the second time, and the third time, everything just got fucked up. Ick. It was the same thing with the run one race. If the odds suck, bin it. If the odds suck, bin it. Those were fun too. The distant preference ones that started losing were the ones that got placed in Class 1 that didn't belong in Class 1. And then they just stopped racing because you couldn't get down anymore. Half my stable got nerfed when they did that fucking ranking bullshit. My Z18 Buterins were all of a sudden Class 1 racers just because they had an extreme distance preference. And they never ran again. And then horses like the Crimson Chin got placed in fucking Class 3, which was great. Oh my god. We dilly-dallied between the 4 and the 1. Obviously, I settled on the 4, and the 1 wins. Can we at least hold second? Maybe break even again. Likely end up 800 Derby down on 2 races. Yuck. Man, fucking heyday. We flipped heads. We actually needed tails. That's depressing. for 4 on soft. A little bit more consistency. Get fucked. All right. Oh, that was ass. That was an ass card. Only because 2 races didn't get the juice that they were supposed to get. 7 had to play out of state. So, we're going to end up like the last race with the second place. Probably get double up back and then end up losing probably 350 total. All right, what am I at here? Someone just buy something? Is that why the fucking horses changed? Who did it? Is this worth done anything instead of dog shit? 1, 2, all right. Cheeks. All right, I'm not buying shit. I have to show restraint. I ain't buying nothing. But that's it for tonight. I'm done. We're not wagering on the last 2 races. It's 4-horse field and the pool is jacked up for the last race. So, Taco, are you gonna go live? You go live, I'll raid you. or everyone can go see Taco. I don't know what time you plan on going. Oh. Little Bop Bop Chicken Derby entry. $36 minutes. Where's the corner at? C plus only. All right. Racing, 2 races per day, 1 final. All right. Here you go, live at 15. All right. Well, Taco's going to be live at just before 8, it looks like. So keep your eyes open for that. I am wrapping it up. That is it. No, we actually were down. We got 280 back. So 420. Yeah, we're down 800 Derby on the night. Yuck. Could have got a chance to get it back with the 2 full fields, but unfortunately not. Maybe a wise guy. First of all, you were a shit racer. I feel like your mom was a shit racer, yes. Medium boost, Gen 0. Nice fucking restraint, bro. All right, that's it. Should have never did that, but I did. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. I'm going to put it in the claimer anyway. All right, see everyone tomorrow. I'm Alex Keys. Enjoy football. Taco streams in about 25 minutes, we'll say. So be on the lookout for that. All right, everyone. Catch you tomorrow.